Good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'm slowly turning into a show host. You guys noticing this? I'm actually looking at the camera and stuff. I'm like, boom, getting there, boys and girls. Getting there. Today is May 1st, rocking the first day of the month. It's absolutely gorgeous here in the Netherlands. I don't know how the weather is for you guys, but it's amazing here. So Sturton has been laying on the beach for the last 4 hours, and he was like, oh no, Phacil's streaming. So he ran back home. Forgot his sunglasses on the beach and then ran back to the beach. So that's basically Stern's day. And I went swimming with the kids. So let me know how you guys are enjoying this day / this week. Fun fact about today, 2009. That's the day same-sex marriage was legalized in Sweden. And I feel like with all the controversy spurring up nowadays, all across the globe really, in terms of what is it? The L... in Dutch it's LHBTQ, well basically homosexuals, lesbians, etc. Right? It's such a big, I feel like it's such a big problem that we still haven't reached the point where we can just be like, you know what, just be happy, right? Just be happy. If you're happy, I'm happy, we're all good. And I feel like that's such a big problem. So 2009 was a big jump for Sweden, which is already 16 years ago. So let's hope that we can get to a point where, regardless of opinion, standpoint, religion, whatever you want to look at, we can all just learn to take care of each other in the sense that we're willing to give each other the space. Let's just say that. So, no, it's a good, I feel like I'm starting off strong this week, boys and girls. We're good to go. All right. All right, on a more alleviated topic. Today's question of the day: what's a hobby you try immediately, or today rather? For me, it's axe throwing. I've done that twice, but over the course of 10 years or something. So I did it once when in Canada, so this is 2018 or something, and I did it once recently, 2023 I think, and both times was super fun to do. So I'm not I feel like it's a very maybe I'm upsetting all the Americans, but I feel like it's a very American thing to do, axe throwing as a hobby. But it was super fun to do, I'll be honest guys. If you've never gone axe throwing, you definitely need to go axe throwing. So it's a super big deal. I was going to answer this question with probably something like Warhammer 40k, but I felt like that was way too easy of an out. So axe throwing, guys. Axe throwing. For tonight, the stream theme, spotlights. As always, I can't say that anymore because we're alternating topics depending on what week it is. Every other week is different. But this week, it's spotlights on Thursday. So next week, it's going to be team builds again, most likely. Unless we find something, a third thing we can cycle. But next week, it's going to be team builds. But today, spotlight builds. So for those of you unfamiliar, basically, you're allowed to give me builds. You guys are always allowed to give me builds. But today, you actually have to be in the mission with me when you give me the build. So if you're in the mission with me, feel free to give me a build, and then I will literally just copy your build. So I'm running the same build you are. So we'll be like twinsies, and I just follow you around in your build, trying to imitate your playstyle as well as I can, to basically make the loadout shine as best as I can make it shine, which is why I called it a spotlight themed day. All right. As always, !join if you'd like information. Scan the QR code if you want into the Discord. If you do join the Discord, make sure you go to the channels and roles section and select Helldivers 2, or you won't be able to see me. There's no prerequisites as always, guys. No subs, no donations, none of that. Feel free to join. We're just here to have fun and chill. As Wisdom very eloquently put. Thank you so much, man. Glad you're here. I do hope you start feeling better quick, bud. All right, here we go, boys. Bring the builds. All right. Here we go. Shout outs. Hello, Normal, Witness, Titanic, Krieg, Wisdom, Stern. Who did I miss? Wisdom, Stern, Chicky Donahue, of course. I think that's everyone. And of course, everyone who's not in chat. Hello as well. Hope you guys are having a good week. Look at them. They're lined up. What is this? Oh, I need to unmute on Discord. I unmuted on Discord. Hydration check, guys. Thank you. Drink water. Oh, what a good quote to start with. Pleasure in the job puts perfection in the work. That's what I'm saying. Bring loadouts you enjoy, guys. The loadouts you enjoy are the loadouts you're gonna rock at. That's how that works every single time. Say hello to stream, boys and girls. All right, let's see. Is it my stream lagging? No, it's fine. Okay, let's see. What are we saying? Honestly, stick around, Wisdom. If you feel like your migraine's killing you, definitely stick around, man. Hope you start feeling better quick. All right, let's see. Let's see how much evasion I can do on automatons, unless we do bugs. Okay, let's see. What are we up to? What's the MO
Every
at?
sector in the galaxy must be purged of the alien menace.
All right. It stopped. Well, I guess it's scared of Super Earth. All right. Of course it's scared of Super Earth. Duh. How would it not be? I guess we do bots. We can do bots. We haven't done bots in a while, I feel. Alright, let's do bots. Alright.
Let us continue our progress.
Gunships. I like it. Start here. New Illuminate drop on the 13th? Is that true? Is Stern lying to me, guys? Who's got all the ins? I haven't watched Helldivers 2 YouTube videos in a while. Who's got the ins? Are we getting new baddies on the 13th? Is that what's happening? Alright. Let's see. Question of the day, Dungeons and Dragons. Honestly, we need to figure out a way to do that again. We used to have Nemi, but Nemi got busy with real life, so Nemi did D&D sessions for Phacil Gaming. I feel like I need to find someone else to do that. That's not a bad idea. I do it myself, but I do feel like that's a heavy time investment. I need to find someone willing to do that. Good idea. Let me write this down. Wait. Must write down. Yes. D&D or find D&D DM. There we go. Boom. Wrote it down. All right. I'm willing to pay you if you're in chat and you like D&D DMing, by the way. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Who am I following? I will follow Chicky Donahue. Stern? Okay, I'll follow Stern. Okay, all right. Stern's like me? I ran back home from the beach for you, Phacil. Me? What is wrong with... Okay, all right, sorry. To be frankish, the French are secretly the best axe throwers. Really? Why the French? I feel like there's a joke coming. Why are the French the best axe throwers? Let's see. So he wants arc thrower. Okay, it's been a while since I arc throwed against bots. I like it. Gatling. Air burst. This is pretty good already as well. Okay. This. And then he wants his favorite armor, I'm pretty sure. Which is... Where is it? Oh, there it is. This. He wants the little beret. And he wants the Creeker cape. Constitution. All right then. Senator. It's gonna be one of these. Oh, I love it. What a way to start the stream. Guns blazing, boys. Not really, actually, with all the reload time, but JK. All right, let's see. It's because of testing that I know for sure light armor is throwing. Come on. Already normal? We just started, dude. You're dishing on light armor users already? We're like, what? We're 8 minutes into the stream, dude. Like, you have like 3 hours. Save some ammunition, dog. Let's see. 13th is a story trailer? Okay. Okay. We're gonna find out. So what do they give us the 13th? Everything? One new baddie? What is the theory? How are we feeling? They drop a bomb on us? They're like, surprise boys, Singularity was actually the mothership. Or like what's happening?
Guns.
Oh. Wait, the vote is half? Oh, okay, alright, that's...
Yeah, they'll just start using their constitutions on us.
Okay. Constitution. Oh, Catspur! This was a good joke by Catspur. What a quote. You gotta overcharge the DE sickle like landlords do to us, man. That's a good quote. I like it. It might be cooking. We're gonna see, right? Do they give us a heavy though? Do we feel like they give us a heavy already, or are they just gonna give us another overseer?
They gotta give us something bigger than the whatever the tripod is. Right?
They should, right? Yeah, I feel like they should, honestly.
Because I've learned with the Eruptor, it's, I don't know, it's like 3 shots to the leg with a primary weapon to kill those things. They're not really that tough.
Yeah, it sounds right, honestly. Excuse me, excuse me. Whoa, okay, alright, barely dodged that rocket. I like it. Oh no, there's 2 detectors. Boys, I apologize in advance. We're in trouble. I am handling it, but we are definitely gonna get handled first.
That's crazy, we just dropped and you're already missing your head for me.
I know, that's how it works. That's how it works. Excuse me. Oh, calling him in. Stern, I will follow you around as soon as I do something about 2 detectors. I feel like that's a really good strategic call by me. Maybe it's a mistake. No one knows. We're gonna find out. Let's see. Where did the French originate before they were French? That's a question. Oh, it's a jammer too. What a combo.
Oh shit.
What is happening? It's
and a bunch of airships.
Look at this. Like, there's a double detector and a jammer behind it. That's crazy.
Oh.
Well, Stern? I hope Stern's with me. I can't call in anything. Now we're about to get hammered. Oh, we're fine, actually. JK.
Dropships too. Okay. I'm gonna throw some anti-tank mines back by evac if you guys need to run.
Sure. I am working on Yammer as we speak. Excuse me. There we go.
I think I got a pretty good spot for the anti-tank emplacement.
Press the button.
So I'll try to cover you guys.
Okay, normal's pressing button. No, we're getting dropped on. Normal, good luck. Almost. Whatever.
Got one of you guys. Let's go.
We are getting maximum dropped on right now.
Yeah, I'm taking him out.
Stern? Stern, are you coming? I'm just kidding, I'm coming to you, don't worry.
I think I got most of the big stuff for you guys, but I gotta focus on the guys on me now.
Wait! 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 I just want... Excuse me? Oh, Yukes! A master of Yukis. I am working on the other detector tower. I guess we're speedrunning it at this pace. I will come to you, Stern, in 1 second. Ow. Heavy armor.
Did I hit
for
you with the
win.
airburst? I'm sorry, I can't see your name tag.
No, I don't think so. Alright. I just want up, dude. Let me up. No! What? Is it because I'm heavy armor? Whatever. Slide! No, I didn't slide. We're fine, guys. We're fine. All according to plan. Stern?
Do you guys need supplies, or should I call them on evac now for later?
You can call them, it's fine.
Okay.
I like it. Oh yeah, we are arc thrower duo, boys and girls. Whatever Normal says about armor, I support him. I feel like there's a slight bias here, but okay. Get him, Stern. That's right, you didn't expect the arc thrower brothers, am I right? Jetpack? Ah. Stern? We stay here? We stay here, okay, right. Alright, I like it. We just arc throw everything here? I like it. I love this playstyle, honestly. I keep forgetting Normal and Stern, they play like this. They just stand on a rock and they're like, I have the high ground. Automakin. Oh! Alright, he went in. I like it. Only man mode. No. 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 Oh. Ow.
Oh shit. Tank.
Let's go, Stern. Where do we go?
Watch out, Mama.
Was we do, Sterny boy?
Not dead yet.
The migrations from Germanic tribes pushed east by invasions and other migration intermixing with everybody around them. Oh, we're talking about... Oh, the French. The Franks who became the French had a signature weapon, throwing axes. Really?
Just get one ammo box, please.
How do you know this stuff, dude? You like your history, eh? Turned Canadian there for a second. My bad. Where's Sakura when you need him? Sorry? We're just staying here? What? I got a red marker, but he didn't die. I'm coming, Stern. Where do we go? I love it. I love these, yes. We're amazing, dude.
Oh, I haven't seen these cannons in the city maps. They actually put them in the middle of the city, surrounded by fabricators.
Mm-hmm. I think I've seen it in a video once, but I don't think I've actually ever done a mission like this, now that you say it. I dropped the Hellbomb, Stern, by time. Give him the zappies. We are the Arcthrow brothers. Do the code. Casual dog, alright. Where do we go? Where do we go? There we go. No, don't fall. Oh, nice. Pretty sure I die if I fall in there.
I'll try and get that last one.
Me and Stern need a resupply. Calling it here. Let's see. I think they'll add obelisks first. What are obelisks? Is that a heavy unit? Oh, it bounced, Stern. The resupply bounced. Stern, it seems you and I are doing mega. Let's do. Where do we go, Sterny boy? Are the Where are my Frenchies when you need them? Proto-Germans. Whoa, excuse me. Please, dogs. Relax. Alright, we're fine. All according to plan so far. Following Sterny boy. Are we getting... Oh yes, we are. Ooh. Move, dude, move! No, I'm dead. Yeah, I saw this coming. Alright. Oh, barely got that stim off. Please, please stop rolling. Please, jetpack. Jetpack off cooldown now. Wonderful. Alright, we're good. No. Wow. I feel like there's something wrong with the velocity calculation on the Rocket Strider's rocket. I wasn't flying that at that high speed, was I? Was that really a death speed velocity impact?
Oh, I think I just reinforced you over here, Phacil. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. No problem. Alright, where do we go? I will run north towards Sterny boy. Give me about 2 years to get to you, Stern, but I will. I will. I will do. Are my frames dropping? Why are my frames dropping? Let me lower the display just to be safe. Thank you, Regeltus. Hello, by the way. What? Okay. I reduced the quality. In theory, if it's a video card thing, this should fix it. How are you doing, Regeltus? How's your week? And thank you for the call out again. Okay, this looks better, I think. Is it? Let me know if it looks better, please, Regeltus. Let's see. Obelisks were illuminate heavy units that sort of looked like a big round building. Would then open up like a flower, project a huge energy wall. All but impervious unless you weren't illuminate. Oh, if you stood in the path, you actually get cut in two. It's like the laser beam by the harvester. Just bigger? This is interesting. This is interesting. You guys, have you guys answered my question, by the way? So are they giving us, you guys think they're giving us everything illuminate wise, or just a couple, or just one? It can't be just one, right? I feel like that would be underwhelming.
I'm still under the impression that we've had hype for new Illuminate for months, that it's not coming this week, next week, whenever.
Oh. Who knows, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's more leading up to it this time than every other time, but I don't know how many times I've seen on Reddit, like, new Illuminate dropping on Tuesday, be ready. So, taking it with a grain of salt, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like that's setting yourself up for disaster. Stern. Do we take the back door, Stern? I am shooting Hulky Boy. I feel like I'm behind here. What? Did you die to my arc thrower? I called you in. I guess I just go in here, honestly.
Oh,
Do I
I
make
didn't know
it?
you could do that.
I'm in heavy, I'm in heavy, I'm in heavy. I don't make this. The hide behind the Hulk. Good job, Phacil. I'm fine. No, I'm not. Oh, maybe I am actually heavy. Completely according to plan. No, no. No, no, no. Please, bunker turrets, please, please. We're fine. Oh, 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 please. Please, 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 heavy devastators, wait. I'm fine, still fine. I go this way, still fine. Jetpack always wins. Alright. Where's the other two? Are they up there? Okay. By the way, the Franks were the origin of the term paladins. And they also invented the first type of European... Oh! Where's Skipper when you need him? Skipper's always dishing on the French's military capabilities, but they did start some shit. It's good to know, actually. That's good to know. Turn, where's the last one? Oh, okay, right. Ow. Please, bunker turret, please. I'm fine. I am in heavy. Right. I was like, there's not a chance this dog kills me, right? It's like, I throw the thingamajiggy, I stim, I run under his legs. It was gonna be great. Stern, come in. Please, Stern. Get me in there. I like it, thank you. Alright, I'm dropping up there. We'll be fine.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
What, are we just not gonna find the last one? Oh, we're done. Never mind. Alright, I'm coming. Where's my stuff? I can grab it there actually. Totally gonna pretend like that was a headshot. You're right. Oh, we can just leave. Alright, Stern. Let's go. I did my best to throw as little stratagems as possible this game, Stern, so you'd be proud of me. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Stern's always hating on me because I use stratagems way too little. He's right. Uh-oh. Oh, the double Gatling. Here we go, guys. We need to see this. Wait, did it bounce? Oh, it did bounce. Rude. I'm fine. It's gonna be great. What? Easy, heavy. Heavy armor, my boy. Easiest heavy armor of life. Stern, do something. I like it.
You're a shredder tank somewhere near us.
I kinda hurt, I'll be honest. Heavy armor survivability, boys and girls. Normal, tell me you're proud of me. I ran into those machine guns like I meant it. How do we... What a weird rock. Alright. Please! Alright. Okay. See, I feel like they need to do a big release this time due to the hype. Yeah, maybe. But if it's not, what if they didn't prep the Illuminate? That's a problem, right? Maybe? I don't know. Does that just mean they're gonna disappoint regardless? I don't know. We're going to be small. They shouldn't be leading up with the story tie. Yeah, that's fair. That's right. The story tie-in is a big deal. So it has to be big, right? When did Escalation of Freedom, I think is what it was called? When did that release? That's been...
That was like
half a year?
mid-December or something like that. I think it was like right
Okay.
before Christmas. So a lot of people came to the game for
Oh,
that.
yeah, so half a year almost. Okay. Yeah, so maybe it could be big then, I suppose. Let's see. At least a small faction like the Jetpack Brigade or Incendiary Corps. That is also fair. Good. All right. At some point, I get stamina. Stern, are you coming? What
Be
do you
okay
mean?
with another faction. At least it would give you something. I don't mind playing against the Illuminate, but they get pretty boring pretty quick because there's 3 enemies.
Yeah, so they need to give us new enemies, right? Oh, come on. All right. This is a serial planet. That was gold when the factory strider said, I see you. It's because I'm in heavy. I'm just saying, Craig. If I was in light armor, there's no way that factory strider would have seen me behind that rock. Like, not a chance, obviously. But I'm wearing so much armor, it reflects light. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, it's worth contemplating. Maybe heavy is not the way to go. What do you mean negative?
Oh, who that is, but I almost shot you because you're just a floating torso with a thumbs down above your head.
Probably Stern. We're missing an objective? No. Okay, alright, Stern. Let's do the CF. Stern? What's happening? Oh, you boys are kicking ass over there. Come on. Very good enough. Let's go, Stern. To the CF. Escalation was in August? Oh. So that's definitely possible then, right? That we're heading towards another really, really big one? So how big do we think this patch is? Do we think it's Escalation of Freedom big? Or do we, like, what are we feeling? Like, I haven't heard anything about this. I haven't really been up to date on the ends. But so is it... What did they give us with Escalation of Freedom, actually? I was gonna say, is it new difficulty and stuff? But I actually don't know. Did they give us 10 with Escalation of Freedom? Or was that a separate patch? Escalation of Freedom was Impalers, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was 10s.
Oh, yeah, that was Impalers. I think difficulty 10 came with that.
Okay.
And the fire changes all came out with that.
Oh, yeah, okay, right. And Alpha Commanders and stuff, right? Also? Came with that same patch? I think?
Yeah, Alpha Commanders. I don't remember, did the Armored Striders come out then too? I think they did.
I feel like that was a separate moment. I don't know. It's hard. Let's see what chat's saying. BRB gonna tell my boss I need half a day off. Nice. Good job, Wisdom. Make sure to take care of your health, man. It's important. Can call him in. Call him in. Call him in. Chicky Donahue.
I got him.
Right. Where are the shells? Where is everything?
Oh.
No, call him in.
Calling in reinforcements. Calling down a sentry. Calling in orbital strike.
They're just a little shells here? What is happening?
Oh, hey, on the bright side, you got your head back normal.
Requesting fortification. Thank you.
Let's see. Honestly, I'm fine with them being slow on content. May sound weird. Glad they're not flooding us. Yeah, I agree. I think it's a good thing. I think it's good. They're doing it very well, honestly. They just they drip feed us and then they give us like a big burst and then they just go back to drip feeding. I think it's a good way to do live content, if you will. Or what is it called? A live service model. I don't know what the official term is. Let's see.
You know, I saw a post online the other day. Let me know what you guys think about it. They were talking about how hard it's for newer players to get into the game, and even though they have like a pretty decent monetization model of you can farm super credits, it would take you a lot of time to farm all the super credits to get all the war bonds.
That is such a FOMO comment, man. Like, see, this is the thing.
Yeah.
This is people saying, unless I have everything, I don't consider myself in the game, right? And that's kind of where I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't think that's an okay statement. I say I don't know, but I'll be honest, that's FOMO eating at your mind ridiculously. Right? You could read it the other way around as well. You could say, oh my goodness, this game has so much content, it would take me so much time to unlock everything, which means it's easy to get into because you know for a fact that there's stuff to do for a long time.
I didn't even think about it that way. That would be a good way to look at it.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? It's just how you look at it. But
I've been playing since the beginning of the game, so to me, it's like 1,000 super credits is nothing. But if you think about it, there's so many war bonds and so many super credits now.
yeah, but turn it around. If you were to start now, right, knowing how you are enjoying the game, right? If everything was already there when you started the game, it's all perspective. It's either, oh no, I can't get everything quickly, and so therefore the game is hard to get into, or no matter how much you farm, you know, for at least half a year, most likely, you're gonna have new stuff that you're gonna discover. Like, this is the thing, right? I think this is the problem with how people sometimes, not everyone, sometimes play games, where they just say, oh, you know, I feel like if I don't get to the end game, if you will, if I don't get everything there is to get, then that means the game's not okay. When realistically, that's technically what at least a lot of us, I would think, game for, right? Having content, like what people are basically
play
saying,
the game, right? I'm not here to pick up everything. I want to play the game.
Yeah, people are basically saying, I would love to rush the content and get everything so that I can sit here with you guys and talk about how we're missing content. Right? So it's like, wait, so you do want to have it or you don't want to have it? Which one is it, right? It's one or the other. It's definitely a perspective thing.
Just a heads up, there's a couple anti-tank mines that made it inside the base here.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. I remember them overhyping escalation and overall player base being disappointed. Omens was well done. Ah, okay, alright. Yeah, that's fair. We'll see how they do it, I suppose. We'll see what they decide. Let's see. New players have a lot to explore. Someone should make an anti-FOMO guide. Yeah, honestly, but that's the problem, right? Like, if you think about it, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious when people talk about it.
I feel like a lot of people are so casual they wouldn't go look up on Reddit the best way to purchase my war bonds either.
But both ways is hilarious, right? So let's say you're new to the game, absolutely new, okay? You don't want to spend any real money on the game. Then you have insane amounts of hours of gameplay left. Right? Insane, absolutely absurd. You could spend easily 500 hours on this game, easily. Right? So it's worth
I guess
the buy.
if you absolutely really wanted a war bond, there's nothing wrong with dropping $10 on the one that just came out.
No, and it's really good, honestly, for the company and to support them. But let's say you, for sake of argument, okay, you don't want to. You have an insane amount of time, and if you do buy them, you still have insane amounts of hours to spend on it. And so people are saying, yeah, but that makes that game hard to get into. I'm like, well, technically, you're arguing that a game having content makes it hard to get into, and that's kind of weird, right? I feel like that's a really weird argument to use, but again, it's, if you ask me, it's FOMO eating at people. It's just, I don't have everything, and so therefore I don't feel like I'm part of it, right? And it's like, well, technically it means you're more part of it, right? Because you still have everything to discover.
Also, like, there's so many weapons that are, yeah, they're okay, but most people don't even use them. I've seen people that have been using the crossbow for a year now without ever taking it off.
Yeah. Well, that's the point, right? There's so much to discover. Like with all the hours we as a community have in here, we still have stuff to discover, right? And so this is just, I'll give you guys a good example. Recently there was a comment by Cyrus, and I saw a YouTube video on it as well recently, that you can shoot a factory strider with the recoilless in the foot, and it gets one shot. It's a super easy shot. That's new intel. That thing has been around forever, and the recoilless has been buffed a pretty long time ago at this point. So there's, by pure coincidence, I was talking to Craig about similar topics, about content we could make. And there's so little realization that there's such an immense amount of content in this game that realistically the only perspective, or the only debate we're having is on perspective. Do you look at this amount of content and say, oh no, this game is hard to get into? Or do you look at it and say, oh, this game has so much content, so therefore it must be worth its money, right? It must be worth the buy. Alright, is everyone here? Oh yeah, everyone's here. Okay. Let's go, team. So yeah, I feel like it's very typical for obviously it's, you know, let's make sure we state it clearly. The people that go to, you know, Reddit or a forum to vent are the people that are more likely leaning towards that feeling of missing out. And so the people that are just having fun with the game, just buying the game, they don't go to forums, right? So it is a skewed picture. But so yeah, I would say for sure, I would say the game has immense amounts of content. It's a lot of fun. It's always been a lot of fun. And so for us, at the end of that content IV, if you will, right, even for us, it's still fun to just hang out and play the game. And we're still discovering stuff together. And so imagine being at the beginning.
If it was more of a competitive setting, like, I don't know, like League of Legends or something like that, I would feel a lot less inclined to play the game if it was going to take money or a lot of time to be on the same level as everyone else. But like, we're not competing on a leaderboard or anything like this, so
yeah. And at the same time, the stuff they give you at the beginning,
if I have to use my Liberator guard dog and not the gas guard dog for an extra couple of weeks, or, you know, I'll survive. It's not really the end of the world to have not everything with this game, I guess.
And realistically, it's so well balanced. That's the stuff we talk about here all the time, to be fair, right? Like it's so well balanced that, you know, I've done solo runs with the beginner loadout, and it's really not that hard, right? So like the crazy part is realizing that's how well this stuff is balanced. So it's not like your beginner gun is so much worse.
Stuff is in the free war bond too, so you can get all your grenades and whatever else that you use for hundreds of hours.
Exactly. Yeah, but again, it's just a perspective thing. That's probably just the best way to wrap up my opinion on something like that. It's perspective. It's just people looking at something and saying that's awful, when they could look at the exact same thing and say, wow, that's amazing, right? So that is what it is.
I didn't think I was going to experience FOMO with the Killzone gear, but that's the one that I didn't get because I thought it was a little too expensive for me. And,
it'll come back. There's not a chance it doesn't.
I'm hoping so. The thing that makes it FOMO for me is I really want the armor passive that, you know, is on a medium armor.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. It'll come back. Don't do that. Just enjoy the game.
No,
just one day you're going to be like, oh, there it is. That's crazy. Right? So that's just...
one of these days.
There's content to be discovered. All right, let me see. I have one person in queue, and then I will read the rest of chat. Let's see. Who's in queue? Thank you for the spot, Normal. Witness is in queue. Witness, get in here. Let's see. That's just stupid because A, you can buy the war bonds, and B, they never go away. So it ain't even FOMO. Yeah, well, I mean, the FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? FOMO, it's people convincing themselves that because they don't have it, the game is, you know, as Cheeky Donahue phrased it, the game is hard to get into. But that's the funny part, right? That's just... in theory, you would say, but that makes it easy to get into, right? People talk about, I think, games like Warframe, which I think you enjoy, Witness. There's quite a few of you who enjoy Warframe. I've never played it. And people are like, man, that game is 10 years old, has ridiculous amounts of content. It's hard to get into. I'm like, well, that's... no. Right? It's just you get in there and you just play the game the way the game throws it at you. Yeah, but Phacil, there's so many mechanics. Yeah, and you learn it as you go. Right? If I told you guys, hey, I want you guys to build me a house tomorrow, that's really hard. Right? But if I say, hey, how about you start with, I don't know, a table, right? 4 pieces of wood and then one big one, right? And then screw that together in a way that it doesn't fall over or fall apart, right? It's a much more, and then the table is part of the house, right? So it's a very simple metaphor, but you don't go into something and then saying, I want to be the best at it today when I buy the game. It's like, that's FOMO at its best, really. No.
1, 2, 3.
I will...
I win.
Hey, I thought I was about to get decimated.
2, 3.
Hey, this is the day, boys and girls. Rock, paper, scissors, winners. Like never, but let's see. To me, stuff like sample collecting and earning for war bonds is a massive downside. So if I got a game today, I'd be discouraged. Yeah, but this is the point, right, Normal? This is the mentality where it realize that it brings you down
Let us rally.
and not up, when you could use the exact same information to let it bring you up. And it's a choice, right? You're choosing to experience it that way. You're choosing to see it as a downside, right? And so this is the problem, that if you do it to a point where you let it eat at you, that's where I would describe it as FOMO. But if you do it, like, if you're like, well, no, honestly, it doesn't bother me too much, okay, then I wouldn't even call it FOMO, because at that point you're just like, well, I just prefer having it quick. Okay, sure. Well, if you're like, it eats at me so much, I'm gonna go to Reddit to express my emotion about this. You know, it's you could argue not the best for your mental health, right? Letting how you feel about a video game's content eat at you like that. Let's see. Super credits are easy, just time consuming / boring to get. Better to just work an extra day. Yeah, that's another way to look at it. These are all choices of how you go into it, right? All right, let's see. Do I follow Chicky Donahue or Witness? I'll follow Witness, I guess. All right. It's a blitz. Team, it's a blitz. Directional shield, really? Okay. All right. What did he go with? Gas mask? Gassiest of masks. Where is it? Hello? Did I skip it? Oh no, I didn't. And then he wants the groundbreaker. I think that's medium, right? Is it medium? Is it medium? It is. The beginner cape, I think. There it is. He wants... No, is that a defender? He's making me run a defender. Normal. Normal, he's making me run the best gun in the game. No, he's actually making me run a defender. Oh, I thought I was safe from your defender shenanigans, but I was wrong. It's actually a defender. A 380, okay, alright, it's one of these days. Alright. Alright, what a build. I like it. I've actually never used dynamite. Okay. The build was good, Stern, honestly. I feel like you just brought the Constitution because you're never going to use the primary, right? Realistically. But the build was good. Including the Senator was a smart idea. To make sure you had an answer to like gunships and stuff. So yeah, solid, honestly. But Arc Thrower Jetpack, that alone was good, so... Very nice, Stern, very nice, thank you. I think we chatted on this in DRG too. I really enjoyed discovering new overclocks. Yeah, it's just one of those things where, like, not having something and feeling like you should or feeling like you need to, if it gets to a point where that feeling eats at you, where you feel like you're emotionally distraught, and so, like I said, you have to go to like Reddit or something to vent about that feeling. FOMO. I mean, FOMO is disastrous, right? Like, remember, I always talk to you guys from a long-term end of your life perspective, live your life to the best of your ability mantra, if you will. Avoid FOMO, guys, as much as you can. It's an absolute disaster. Alright, let's see. I'd have fun with samples if I could ignore them, but the upgrades are very significant too. Of course, I never really get into arguments about it. Yeah, but it's part of playing the game, right? I'll be honest, if I could go back to not having the things, I would. For the simple reason that I'd enjoy buffing my character again, right? Being like, oh, I got a new, you know, I got a new ship module, I got a new. So it's all how you want to look at it. Oh, we got a double hell bomb? I'm dead. I'm fine actually.
So we're kind of pinched in between a lot of hard forces right now. I'm gonna try and get the site to the west.
What? The eat doesn't one-shot it anywhere? I thought it, or rather, if you just shoot the body, this thing. That's good to know. I didn't know that. I am the defender. Where are we going? Witness. We are the defenders. Oh, we're defending. Alright, I'm technically not defending right now. Come on! I'm about to get boomed. Ooh. I'm with you, witness. Alright, only takes 4 shots to take out a light automaton. Gun's pretty good, guys. Ooh. Oh, barely blocked that bullet. Where are we going with witness? Hit your headshots and you'll be good. He just skill issued me. I like it. Good call out. Good call out, normal. Well done. Props to you. Let's see. Ow. What are we doing? More eats? Did I? Oh, I thought for a second it landed on his head. No, I missed. No worries, guys. I'll get the second one. Nope.
Starn, you still got that factory strider following you.
A 380.
Oh,
You
never mind,
three.
turn
Okay,
around.
I'm running around to the other side to 380. All right. Let's see. We did talk about that on the RG. I think it's a horrible design for a game that has incredible build variety, locking away most of it behind a dice roll. Let's see. This is the thing, right? I do feel like the same people that talk about. Oh, sorry, witness. The same people that talk about a game, or when they get to endgame, they talk about a game not having content, are the people that when they don't have endgame yet, talk about. Oh, sorry, I'm bombing you. They talk about the game being hard to get into, right? And so, if you ask me, this is an optimism versus pessimism debate once more, which, in my opinion, a lot in life is. So it's just, do you look at the glass half full or half empty? Like, I know people that if the game has a lot of content, they're like, wow, that's amazing. And then they finish the game and they're like, wow, what a wonderful ride. I'm so glad I got to experience all of it, right? And there's people that start the game like, man, this game is so hard to get into. And then they get to the end game, know everything about the game. And then they say, man, the game's kind of missing content right now. Right? So, exact same game. So it's perspective. I'll stand by that. Definitely not that black and white, of course, but close enough. What are we doing, witness? Are we... What do we do? I like it. You made that Hulk eat your eat. Shoot him in the face, witness. I will like this.
Got the last one. I'm gonna die.
Oh. I threw an airstrike. We're done, by the way, witness. Well, that airstrike is gonna rock. Oh, 13. Okay, alright. Not as many as I thought. Hey, samplers. Come on, let me in. Let me get my samplers. Excuse me. Alright.
I was by you guys at this mega base if you want to call me in.
Ow. Ow.
I'm not gonna pick up my stuff anyways. It's empty inside of the base full of...
Let's see. I know it's part of the game. Doesn't make it a good part. But that's my point, normal. You can choose to see it as a good part. It's not an objective thing. It's a choice.
I think the only thing that would maybe help would be the older war bonds. Maybe after a year or something, they get a discount, or maybe once a week they pick a random one, and that one's 50% off or something. Add a little bit more of an incentive.
This is what I love, absolutely love about psychology. There's no right or wrong, guys. That's the point. We can't get around that. It's just,
yeah,
it is what you want it to be. And if you're like, I think this sucks, it sucks. Right? And if you're like, I think it's okay, it's okay. Right? No, wait, just wait. I just wanted my eat. Oh yes, all right. Please, I just. At some point, I'm allowed to go up this hill. I'm confident. All right, I am defender man. Easy. Excuse me? Okay, so I have to hit him in the engine with the eat? Wait. Have to hit them in the engine. Please, hell bomb, take out those two. Would be nice. It's not. How?
I'm putting down an anti-tank replacement. I'll see if I can get it.
Oh no, mines? Shield. Give me El Shieldo. There we go. Uno.
Are you kidding me? I put the anti-tank down and it got hit by a meteor. Okay. I think that's some shit.
Alright, I feel like I go this way. What is happening? Please, 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 please. Poor positioning. Phacil, poor positioning. New mag now. That is a walking. I'm fine. Completely fine. Fine. Still fine. Fine. Please, meteor, 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 please. Fine. Actually, let's just do that. Alright.
Any arc thrower users, can you tell me if I can take out gunships with an arc thrower? I found it on the ground.
I believe it takes 1,000,000 years or something.
I got nothing else to take them out right now, so they're just shooting at me.
No. Took so much time only to miss the pressure. Mom spaghetti once more. Oh.
Mom spaghetti once more.
I'm sorry. Visual, I know. Please, I just want to live for 1 second. What is happening? Let's see. I mean, Helldivers 2 is far from horrible when it comes to it. Just talking about it in general. Yeah, I am talking about it in general, but I do get your point, though. That's fair. All right. Please, please. Come on. This is so hard. Okay, whatever. I'm with Witness on this one. I'm getting in the hole. Give me a second, Witness. Honestly, guys, the Defender is the best gun in the game. I'm just trying to lure people away from it by saying that it's garbage. There we go. Got him on the juke. Feel like I 380 the gunship.
Hey.
I'm stealing an eat.
You can have this arc thrower if you want it.
No, it's okay. Just please. Did he shoot one missile at me, or was that a dev or something? Oh no, it's a robot in the back. Come on. Please. Oh.
Get a load of this guy. Alright, I'll cover you. Dig that hole, soldier.
Do it. Do it. Yeah. Okay, alright. I thought for a second there was no more. Did you just anti-tank emplacement that light? Oh, I like it. Style points. I mean, they kind of drip it to us for free by allowing us to get access to free super credits. That is true. Yeah, that's another way to look at it. Alright, are we running to stern? Or digging to stern? Can you dig underground and then like a tunnel? Can you do that?
I don't think so, no. I think it works the same way like a grenade launcher. You just keep digging down.
I was like, can we go full Deep Rock Galactic? Or like, what is... I was like...
We'll just tunnel into the automaton base and blow it up from the inside.
I feel like that's something they should allow us to do.
Imagine that, just spending 15 minutes in a shovel with a hellbomb backpack.
Yeah,
That'd be one way to go.
Yeah, strategy, man. I'm just saying. Alright, I got one. What? What? The bush? Excuse me? Got him. Ow. Okay, fine. Fine, fine. Excuse me? What do you mean aborting pickup? We're too late. Is this one of those missions where we run away from extraction? It definitely is. It's definitely one of those. What do you mean negative?
We don't really have much time.
No, Stern just airburst me. Alright. Gunships tend to stick outside of arc range, so rip.
We gotta be careful of the south. There's a factory strider over there we probably don't want to piss off.
That's fair. Alright. Hello?
He's looking at us. I think he might be pissed off.
I stole a ballistic shield. I thought it was the other one. Why is there a million... Do we have actual answers to the gunships?
Oh, we got 2 factory
Whoa.
striders.
We just lost Stern, look! He's flying off the map. I just saw a little purple dot just go. That's like, alright. I'm fine, guys. Completely fine. Peachy. This way, actually.
Yeah, I don't have anything to deal with the gunships. I can take out the small ones.
Hydration
That's
check,
about-
guys. Drink water. You guys see me blocking those bullets with my shield? That's right. Rats! Am I about to get blasted here? No, I'm fine, actually. Peachy. Boom! Blocking more bullets. Oh! Easy. Oh, yes. Alright, let's see. Hey, what's up, Koga? How you doing, bud? Gonna be lurking? Oh, no worries, man. Hope you have a good shift. Good luck. How much closer have we gotten to Venus? Couple 100 meters, am I right? Guys, did you just leave me? For a minute and 20 seconds? It's gonna be great, actually. It's gonna be fine. There's a resupply here, right? No, there's not. You guys left me without a resupply? Ow. Definitely aim for the head. I have a defender. I warn you. Fine. Definitely peachy.
No, you're shit talking this build, but I remember this is what I used to use before they changed everything with difficulty 10 or whatever.
Oh,
This was my automaton.
where's the dog? The dog's on that side. Honestly, I'm fine. I'm fine. Completely fine. Still fine. Still fine. I once will use the dynamite. Just once. What is it on? It's good enough, honestly. There we go. Jukes. All the jukes. This is all jukes, I feel. Alright, good thing I didn't come back for that dynamite that quickly. We're fine. We're fine. It's all jukes. Look, and this guy is gonna knock me into the dog. Oh! I was about to yell I'm in heavy and I was like, no, I'm in medium. Alright, well, it is what it is. We tried. We did it. We have succeeded, boys. I am proud. Let's see. If I got Helldivers 2 today, I wonder if I would actually get through the war bonds or if I would have dropped it like the RG. It's a choice. It's all a choice, normal. That's the thing. Let's see. Question of the day. Would really like to make YouTube content. Why don't you? specifically about simulations and numerical integration, because I think these topics are really cool. All right, you just made me feel dumb. Well done, Google. I like it. You should. Why don't you? What is stopping you, Google?
Without more samples,
You should do.
to operate at suboptimal effectiveness.
Defenders, yeah, okay, all right. Against automatons, the defenders, okay. I will give you that much. I will give you that much. All right, answering chat a little bit, and then we need to do a break. Doing well. I could do this actually. All right. Answering chat, and then we do break. I cannot answer that question, but I can say my team is making progress. I like it. The Venus. Okay, guys, he gave away. It's the Venus. All right, Mr. FBI agent, feel free to arrest him. He's given away that you guys are going to. We are going to Venus. You're welcome, guys. Told you. I told you guys I'm a master interrogator. Actually, I don't think I've ever said that, to be fair, but I am saying it now. All right. Did you add an audio compressor or EQ to your microphone? It sounds really great. I did. Oh, I'm glad you noticed. I was like, no one's going to notice this. I just watched a random YouTuber. He's like, this is what you should do to your mic. And so I did. So I'm glad you noticed. I appreciate you, Google. Let's see. It's a choice, Phacil, and it's a good choice not to play a game that frustrates you. I agree. But it's also a choice to let it frustrate you. I'm just saying, it's all choice. Everything is choice. That's all it is. That's all it is.
I spent, I don't know, 3 hours dying to the same boss in Expedition 33 yesterday, and I had fun.
Exactly.
That was my choice.
Yeah, exactly. We're definitely continuing this talk after the break. All right, guys. Quick break. 5-minute break. Make sure you guys get some water, get a drink, get a snack, etc. Good luck, Google, if you bounce out lurking. Well, good luck with your workday, bud. Hope your overtime is not too bad today. All right, guys. See you in 5. All right, we're back. All right, let's see. What did I miss? A lot of my friends ask me the same. I've just not prioritized it. You said you would pick it up immediately though, right? Can you not prioritize it? Do you actually feel like you lack time? And if you do, are you a doom scroller? Because if you're a doom scroller, even if it's my content, you should definitely make videos, dude. Way better time investment. You're welcome. Would like that link for the equalizer for the microphone, Craig, or what do you mean? Hello, Ariadna. How you doing? Good to see you again. Hope you've been well. How's your week? See, I like challenges, overcoming hurdles. Don't like grind. You know, I may be one of those people that's like, it might be the same thing, man. I'm just saying it's kind of it has semantic debate written all over it. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe. Alright, payday 2. Oh, okay, alright. Witness is coming at you, swinging. That is a fair point. That is a fair point. You do have a lot of payday 2 hours, normal. Explain yourself. Didn't see it as grindy because I got through it pretty quickly. Yeah, I guess it's not grindy if you get through it quickly. That is fair. Alright, okay. Let's see. I have one person. Oh, it's Ariadna. Okay. Stern, may I ask you to bounce out for Ariadna? Oh, never mind. Witness is bouncing out. Never mind. Witness wants to go play Unreal. No worries. Thank you, Witness, for the spot. I appreciate it. I read chat after I said that. Let's see. In fact, that's how you're supposed to play Geometry Dash, for example. Yeah, okay, let's see. We're definitely going into the whole perspective debate here. I guess the thing that some people call grind, other people call content, right? So it's a bit complicated. Right? So doing stuff over and over again to get something at the end, right? So, you know, in Monster Hunter, you're farming, I think it's like the gems and stuff. I don't know what they're called. And then, you know, in this game, you're farming, technically you're farming, I guess, samples and, oh no, can you jump in here, Ariadna? I guess technically you're farming samples and you're farming super credits and medals, right? That's the way, well, or just, you know, the currencies, I suppose. And so some people call it content, having to gather up stuff and work for it and then being able to buy stuff or get stuff. And some people consider it grind, but it's hard to say, to be fair. It is really a semantic debate. The equalizer. Okay, Craig, let me write it down for you. Send Craig EQ video. Okay, I wrote it down, Craig. I will get to it. There we go. Gustav Flaubert comes in exactly when we need him. There is no truth. There is only perception. How did this quote? There's 300 quotes in the generator at this point, guys. This quote knew it had to come up. It's the timing is wonderful, dude. Holy crap. No idea who Gustav Flaubert is. You should definitely Google him. I'm sure it's a big name. Maybe it's not. I feel like it's one of those things, man. I feel like it's one of those things. It's all perspective. For me, grind is specifically doing something for materials levels. Gaining something, I don't really consider boss attempts and challenges as grinding. The goal is different. I guess. That's the problem, right? You have to guess. It's all perception. You have to believe Mr. Flaubert. Flaubert? Flaubert? Maybe it's French. Maybe it's Flaubert. Alright, I follow Chicky Donahue. Alright, Chicky Donahue. Oh, I get to go light armor? Okay. This. And then El Salamandro. Where is it? Hello? Salamander? I missed it. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, you guys like your Creek cape, eh? Oh no, he's going accelerator rifle. Okay. Talon. Sticking with the French now. Talon. Oh no, he's dishing on the drip. Stern? Stern, are you upset because you had to get off the beach in order to watch the stream?
this guy doesn't appreciate a real space cowboy cosplay. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, he's going airburst. You should apologize to him right now. He's going airburst. This is Stern's favorite weapon. I know you go to the beach tomorrow, Stern. I was peeking. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. This is an interesting loadout. Okay, good to go. Failed to join lobby? What the heck? Okay. Wait, you're not... Do I not have... Oh, you're rebooting. Sorry. Okay, right. I was gonna say, where's... God? 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 I don't know. Alright, we'll wait. Just to make the difference clear, I do enjoy repeatedly throwing myself into fights. I don't like doing something specifically to gain an item. So it's about the result. Is it about... So you don't mind... So the repetitive action is not the problem for you. It's what you get at the end of it. That's the problem for you. Okay, so why? Why is there... The repetitive action, if you have to do it in order to obtain a specific item, why is that a problem? Flaubert, I knew he was French. It's a famous French novelist and axe-throwing enthusiast. Get out of here, dude. Craig. Alright. Maybe he was an axe-throwing enthusiast. That'd be amazing, actually, with today's... That was my answer to the question of the day, guys. Axe-throwing. That's why they're bringing up axe-throwing. If we had to do mini-quests to unlock weapon stratagems, I'd be so annoyed. Okay, alright. I don't know, man. I don't know, I feel like this is still a semantic debate. Oh, we're good. I have El Bursto of Air. Whoa, that was a one tap, alright. Honestly? I'm a bit late with that, but it should be okay. Bring it in. Excuse me. Was that it? Where's the other? No? Where are the other?
Yeah, I guess that's it. I think we only got like 3 dropships.
Where's all the other dropships? Excuse
Airships
me?
we could take out.
Whatever. Can I shoot a jammer with this thing?
No, I won't kill it.
Why? Impact damage, please. Or what is it called? Demolition? Destruction? I don't know what the value is
Demolition
called.
Force, I think, is the one you're looking for.
Yeah, thank you. That's the one. Let's see. Well,
Oh shit, are we playing with the God? God himself?
yes. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Where's Tricky down
God
here?
herself. God is a woman?
Yes, herself.
Oh my god!
Yes. You heard it here. Second, third, maybe fourth. I don't know. Not bad, alright. Let's see. Grinding rarely involves interesting or challenging gameplay. If I'm dying repeatedly, that means I'm getting my ass whooped and I'm actually involved. Okay, so it's the challenge. So if it's grinding and it's challenging, you're okay with it, right? That's the talent. Wait, did you just kill it with the talent?
Medium armor pen, so you just gotta shoot the rockets a little bit.
That's crazy. Okay.
Actually, I found out while I was running the eruptor a lot. If you shoot it with the talon, sorry, the best way, if you hit it with one eruptor shot, one talon shot will finish it off.
Whoa, that's crazy.
So if you lead your shot, you get like a good eruptor shot, then talon will finish it off. I don't know, it's just good combo.
I feel like the accelerator's kicking ass, honestly. Why is it kicking ass?
I like it against automatons. I'm not such a big fan of like every other one. It actually, if you can shoot the vent in the back, you can blow up these cannon turrets before they turn around.
What? Calling you in there. Wait, where did Chicky? Oh, there he goes.
I'm right over here by the turret.
I'm
Just
coming.
to show you.
I'm coming. Let's see. Eruptor plus Talon? Interesting. Please, please, please. Oh, there we go. Right. Fine. Casual gameplay.
See if that gets
Is that on gas? Yeah.
wrecked. Oh, it didn't kill him though. Almost killed me though.
Got him.
Yeah, anyways, so if you hit anything on the back end here, it's like 2 to 3 shots with the accelerator rifle. Blow it up on all the tanks and
It's always-
the cannon turrets.
So is the accelerator rifle actually? I just realized that I think I've never used this against automatons, or maybe once.
I really don't like it against any of the other factions, but I'm not a breakpoint guy. It just feels pretty good to use against automatons.
This is very interesting. Feels amazing. Why does it feel so amazing?
Calling down fortifications.
Un momento. Calling a resupply on you. So I should aim for the foot, yes? Ow. Excuse me.
I guess I haven't tried it with this thing, but probably yeah, it would work on the foot too.
Ow. What is shooting me? Foot, please?
I think really though with the seat, you
Interesting.
just aim for any of the weak points because it's 3 to 4 shots to any of the elbows, the face, the foot, whatever you got a line of sight on. I guess.
That's super interesting, to be fair. That's
'Cause,
crazy.
I mean, I don't know. You got like 30 rockets in this thing, so spending an extra 2 to take out a factory strider without waiting for it to spin around, you probably save
Yeah,
it.
it's like whatever, right? It's fair. Alright, where do we go?
Almost shoot me in the face.
Don't shoot me in the face! Please, no. Is there a stims in here?
Yeah, where do we go? Why
See,
don't we go
hello
to the
Marcos, how are you doing, bud? How are you? Bonsoir.
objective? Not to even go down in here.
You forgot the super credits, dude.
Oh, my bad.
What is wrong with you? Why? JK, of course. I just forgot I had an airburst. Didn't notice all the rockets sticking out. Why is the accelerator so good?
Trust. Trust.
What is happening? Dude, this loadout is solid. What the heck?
I'm pretty sure that they said they were planning on buffing the accelerator too, which is nice because I like it right now. It was kind of like the Eruptor. I liked that before they buffed it. It's just like
It's
great buffing
crazy.
right now.
Why? Why is it so good? And so the Talon handles these? How many shots to the engines?
Yeah, you can spam 7 shots without overheating, but
How
if
about
you
to
get
the
good
engines
attack-
for a gunship? How many for
Oh,
a
gunship. Let's see. I think it's like 8 to 10, something like that.
Okay.
And the accelerator rifle works on them too.
Oh, that's crazy. What a loadout, dude. You gave me a loadout that I was like, I've never considered stuff like this for automaton, so well done. Is that an anti-tank? It is. You beat me to it. Can you get this as well? The fabricator? Get the dog first, probably. Or the Hulk. We require assistance.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I'm sitting down next to you. No, that's a mistake. Come here, Hulk. Come here.
Right, there's a lot of smoke and stuff. Mark targets so I can shoot them.
No, please, please, please. I didn't expect. No, I didn't expect all of this. All right. The drop spot is very serial.
Mine got blown up.
Wait, are we okay? All right, here we go. This goes there. Not bad. Accelerator time. It's crazy.
It's really good with the siege ready passive because you reload it really quick.
It's
I just like the
annihilating stuff,
counters.
dude. Why is it so good? Why is it one-tapping everything? Or rather 3-tapping it. What is happening?
It's that medium armor pen. It's so good against automatons.
It's crazy. Thought it would be okay, not this good. There we go. No, I want 3 gunships with 1 shot. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. Phacil, great thumbnail. I love the improvement of putting your face in it. Yeah, that's Craig. Craig is like Phacil. I feel like you're such a good-looking guy. Honestly, we need to start putting your face in the thumbnails. And so I was like, wow, Craig, I never thought of that. You're absolute genius. And so I was like, get to it, Craig. And Craig was like, I got it. Don't just say no more, fam. And so yeah, that's how it went, right, Craig? Word for word, that's how it went. Honest. Let's see, grinding in games, you say, Normal? I've played some games before. Get in here, Marcos. It's time for the talk. Where's Chicky Donahue? There he is. Alright. Let's see. Tell me about it. The game by itself is awesome. The grind makes it unplayable. No, Marcos, we were talking about that experiencing grind as something negative is a choice. I'm not saying that it's positive. I'm just saying it's not negative. Okay? I'm saying it's a choice. Oh. Alright, where do we go, Chicky?
Follow them, I guess.
Sure.
I'm not really a good captain right now, dude. The edible is hitting so hard. I see shiny lights. I just follow the beam.
No worries. Why is this so good? Did that actually take out the gunship?
Yeah, I think it's 6 shots. I'm not sure on that because they're not exactly accurate.
This can't be right. Is it? Is it really this right? That's crazy. I'm with you. Alright guys, get ready for the first combat clip of the evening. There we go. Someone play Benny Hill music. Did we blow up everything already? Oh, there's a random dude here. Random dude there.
There'll be one more fabricator in there somewhere.
Protect God. What? Where?
Oh, got it.
Good job. Alright, good job. Oh. Oh, no. Yes. Where's the other one? Excuse me? Gunships? Alright. Let's see. I wholeheartedly still disagree with Phacil. That's okay. You're you're allowed to disagree. I'm just saying, guys, it's a choice. You can choose. You can choose to be like, grind is okay. In fact, you've already chosen to say grind is okay. You've just chosen to say that grinding for an item is not okay, and grinding for challenge is okay. That's the only differentiation you've made. All Phacil, it is a choice, but it is too much. Or you can pay your way instead of grinding, which is not honest. That is fair. I don't agree with, I don't like pay to win either from a gaming perspective. At the same time, I get it from a company perspective, right? But it's not okay in my opinion for the long term. Why is this? It's actually taking out gunships that fast? Like a real gun? It's like 2 shots if you land shots?
Yeah, I really like this gun for automatons. I don't really use it very often, but it gets the job done when you need it to.
Why is it this good though? Easiest. Airburst.
I think it's just one of those guns that has like a bad rep to it. They're like, oh, it came out awful and it wasn't really good, and then nobody really gave it a shot.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm dead. I saw that coming.
Everyone's dead.
Why is everyone dead? I appreciate you, Google. I appreciate you. So I just play Benny Hill to get you out of lurk mode, eh? Okay, alright. Look guys, gunship.
I'm gonna detonate the hell bomb. So
Look guys, no gunship.
easy, easy.
Look guys, gunship.
I dropped airburst over there if anyone wants it. It's like right under that mark.
Excuse me. Land a shot, please, Phacil.
I'm getting a lot of airships too this mission. Is there that roving modifier?
There we go. Yeah, probably. Look at him taloning. I'm taloning with you. We're doing this. I do feel like you're just playing for style points at this point though with the talon.
That's the only way to play.
Alright, okay, okay. Oh, okay, don't get in front of that. I know what to do. I've done this before. Wait. Wait. This goes here. There. 1, 2. There. Here. What? Wait. Too high? Really? Oh, it's like no drop. Alright. Alright, I took out the whole side of this fortress. We're just gonna pretend like that stratagem's not OP whatsoever. Alright. Let's see. I feel like Arrowhead has a habit of releasing weapons and content such that the weapons released do not match the enemies. That is whoa, that's a hell of an observation, Craig. That is genius, actually. Do we know if there's a pattern between them releasing like the weapon one patch late? So whenever they give us content, they give us the weapons for the previous patch. Is there a pattern there? Oh, I feel like this needs to get scienced. What color is this? Orangey yellow? Yellowy orange? I like it. Thank you, Marcos. It looks good in the room as well. What's that? You would like an airburst? No problem.
Just a couple of cluster rounds in there. Whatever the anti-tank mines didn't take out, the airburst will.
Yes, sir. Not just... Oh, got him.
We got a resupply right here too, so don't be shy.
Thank you. I'm just saying air boost is air boost. All right. Here we go. Oh, that works as well. Oh. Oh my goodness, why is this... What? What is that flamethrower range?
From from up top, he got you?
Okay, Lucifer, jeez.
I think I can get him.
What the heck? Alright,
Maybe not.
I guess we go around, alright.
Let me pick up ammo.
Let's see, everyone tries to use a new weapon on new content, doesn't do well. Yeah, and then later on it's amazing. That's a honestly, I feel like that might be a thing.
Oh, I see what you're saying there. That makes sense. Yeah, they released the Plas Accelerator with the Illuminate where it wasn't really that good, and then they started releasing more automaton stuff. That's when
Yeah.
they found out it was great.
Wait.
I don't remember if... I don't think I can deal with these without... Sometimes I bring the Senator instead. Airburst will do it though.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Do we have everything? Not the Hulk. We're missing one up there. It's in there somewhere. Oh, cool. My bad. Not paying attention. Alright, ready.
Alright, well, we go.
Let's see. Okay, guys, you heard it here. No sarcasm. The accelerator rifle is freaking absurd against... I'm trying to think what you would pair it with. But it's absurd against automatons. Why is it so absurd? The 2 shots, the freaking... Oh, okay, 2, sorry. Okay, 2 shots. 6 shots, I guess, but 2 charge-up shots. 2 shots, in quotation marks, 6 shots. Gunships. Alright. Right there. Boom. Got him. Got him. Got him, guys. Bonus damage.
I wasn't expecting those rockets to come out of nowhere. I was gonna go shoot him in the back.
My bad. Sorry about that. There it is.
Hey, look, an airburst.
Yes, sir. Did we get everything? I feel like we got everything. Random dev, no problem. Get airbursted. Maybe I don't stand next to the anti-tank mine.
Oh, there is an anti-tank mine. There isn't there?
Do something about this. I feel like I can airburst. Oh. Alright, landed well at least. Guess not. It should work, right? Doesn't it? Oh, the Gatling should do it.
I think it does. It's just not consistent because they don't all explode on the turret at the same time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, one more.
Alright. Can we snipe stuff from here? I want snipers. Please, game, let me sniperoo. I need to do this. It's okay, I have airburst. Why? Why, Meteor? I'm staying put, I don't care. Can't see anything. No.
Oh,
Only the one in the back. I can't get the fabricator in the back, guys. Come
we're getting
on.
pinched by a couple of patrols. Excuse me.
How are we do? What patrols?
Well, not much left.
Foot. Aim foot. Oh, I should probably aim for this foot. That's pretty fast. Yo, that foot thing is serial. Excuse me. I'm out of ammo, no.
You want to take this chair?
No, go ahead. It's fine. Oh, why did I not airburst there? I could have gotten 3 for 1, I feel. Why no airburst, Phacil? Pretty good. Let's see. I haven't done the math, but if all 3 hit, I think it would kill with 1 salvo. Really? It's even better? That's crazy, dude. What the heck? That's insane.
Yeah, I thought
actually.
I saw one before that was 4 shots.
Yeah.
But I do know that
Probably.
one of the complaints about this gun is it's got some kind of drop-off to it, so I don't know how
Maybe that affects it?
accurate the math is with that.
Let's see. Marco says, question of the day, none because of school, but let's take school out of the question. Drawing. Yeah, I think you linked some of your mechanical artwork, we'll call it, right? On Discord before. The project you were working on. So that's fair. Well, luckily it's one of those things you can pick up pretty easily, right, Marcos? So if you ever get to a point where you really want to get into it, it shouldn't be too hard to do, I think. I think. Not confident, of course. Get accelerated. Oh. Maybe I should have dropped the chair a bit sooner. It bounced. I like it. I'm doing that too. Right here. That's a good spot. Alright. Walk on the anti-tank mine, please. Thank you. Thank you.
I love anti-tank mines. They're my favorite.
What's happening? Where is everything? Got him. And that one. And this one. Pretty chill. Pretty chill. Let's see. I heard something about the game having a short gameplay loop. Which one's that? Let's see. What did I miss? Which game is that?
Oh,
I missed it.
I'm sorry.
I missed it. What? Why you blow yourself up for?
Nope, that was me. I had the wrong setting on my airburst. It happens every game. My bad.
Let's see. A hobby that I started but can't do right now is blacksmithing. That is super cool, dude. Yo, guys, we know an actual real-life blacksmith. True story. Alright, guys. Stratagem is okay. Acceptable. Casually chilling with my monocle, or what is it called? Telescope. Let's see. Oh, should Risk of Rain. Okay. Even a short game like Risk of Rain 2 usually takes 1 to 1.5 hours on a casual run. That's pretty long, I feel. That is pretty long, I think. I would say a short game, in quotation marks, in anything, would be somewhere in the 20 to 30 minute range. Maybe even 15. It's like 15, 30 minutes. I feel like if it's above that, then it's hard to call it short.
He stepped on a mic.
Pelican 1 approaching pickup.
Sending in an eagle.
I'm being useful.
1 preparing for touchdown.
I am super useful. Are you guys coming, by the way?
I think they're a little pinned down.
What do you mean?
Well, not anymore.
Him? 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 Honestly, Phacil, there are free seminars and most of drawing is a skill which, like Helldivers 2, you gain by practicing. Yeah, you should, honestly. Again, guys, if you spend time doing something that you don't really feel is productive in your life, things like doom scrolling, social media, whatever, right? Like, if there's anything you do that you don't feel like adds value to your life, pick up a hobby. Something you would like to do.
I'm gonna start learning
Easily,
the harmonica. I bought one. It's just sitting here ready to, you know.
Harmonica?
I don't know how to play it, but one day I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna learn.
I like it. I clipped that. That's going on YouTube. I didn't expect harmonica.
Yeah, I don't know. I really want to learn how to play the harmonica. I'm a big fan of Billy Joel.
Well, I like it. It's a big deal, honestly. I just didn't expect it. Are you guys coming? What's happening? Negative.
Negative.
Objective located? No, there's an objective? Are you serious? Are you sure there's an objective? Alright, guys, I will casually defend the Pelican. Are you doing your talent thing again? Yeah, you are, okay.
Yep.
Okay, alright.
You gotta use the cowboy armor, okay? It's got a passive to use the sidearm.
That's true. Oh, I'm gonna decimate this guy right here. Hello. Aim. 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 I dare you.
Correct.
Get wrecked. Maybe that's not okay, I don't know. Alright, let's see. Enter. Hey, what's up, Rug Bro? Making interesting furniture, specifically using joinery. Oh, that's amazing. I feel like that's such a dad thing to say, to be fair, Rug Bro. I think I have the same types of ambitions. Maybe only Krieg has you beat Rug Bro with blacksmithing. That's probably top tier dad answers. Blacksmithing, carpentry. How are you doing, Rug Bro? How's your week? What are you cleaning this week, man? Let's see. Blacksmithing is really fun because if you need some sort of special tool, you just get enough skill and you can make it. Yeah, just like in video games, right? That's amazing, dude. I'm jealous, I'll be honest. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I've also thought about starting streaming before. I don't want to be just like a casual streamer. I want some special sauce, something that would set me apart that says, hey, every streamer. But maybe you can just start as a casual streamer. And then find your special sauce.
I heard a good way to look at something like that is that the hardest part of starting to stream is to start streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Hey,
you gotta go live at least once to test your camera and whatever else, right?
Quotes.
So
That's a quote. There you go. Yeah, that's true. It's very true, honestly. Yeah, I got him.
well, you got a Hulk right there.
That's fine. I don't
Not
mind.
anymore, I guess.
I don't mind. What are we waiting for exactly, guys? Out of curiosity.
I think they're doing an objective.
Are they? What though? 1, 2, 3, 4. There is. There's a 5. Where's 5? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we got it. We have all 5. There's nothing left to do, guys. Hey. Yeah, I got him again. All right. Are you boys coming? No worries. Casual stratagem. Why is this stratagem so strong? This is absurd, honestly. All right. Let's see. Marco, streaming is easy to pick up. Creativity will come out eventually, but baby steps first. See? Get to it, Marcos. Start drawing. I had to, guys. I absolutely had to. Right? Like, he was looking at me funny.
Headshot.
Not a chance. Alright, are they coming? Yeah, you guys are here. Alright, let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, we did it. We killed every automaton on this planet. Yeah, right. Let's see. I think what a lot of people get caught by is it's not designed for single players like the Elden Ring Dark Souls community. It's a team game like Helldivers. What game are we talking about? Yes, there will be the ability to play solo. Originally there wasn't, but it may struggle to balance single player mode at launch. I keep missing what game we're talking about. I apologize, boys. Let's see. As someone who streamed, I recommend it to everyone. While not for me, it was a fun experiment. Honestly, it's really fun to do. I get what Marcos talks about with special sauce, though. I do think it's easy to get demotivated. Being the streamer here, of course, myself. I think for me, what keeps me motivated is that, I try to spread this whole message of positivity and kindness. And every now and again, it's not often. I would say like maybe once every month or something at most, right? So, someone sends me a message and says, hey man, I was feeling like crap today, and I look just you streaming and I saw one of your videos, and the way you talk, and I appreciate that. That's all I wanted to say. And just that message, I'm just like, okay, all right. There's reason, there's motive, there's right. I have something that I offer to people, and so that's the motivation, right? That's the okay, all right. Okay. And because realistically you could flip it the other way around too. If what I'm trying to give people doesn't work, the same for Marcos, he's calling it special sauce. But if what you have to offer the world doesn't want, right, then you could argue, well, maybe are you really that attached to what you think you offer, or should you just change the narrative, right? And so I do think it's good to have, in quotation marks, a special sauce, but I will still stand by it though. I think it's something that is more easily found after you get started. So it's good to have the long-term vision, if you will, but it's all baby steps, right? So I didn't realize I needed a better webcam until I got started. I added an equalizer to my microphone today. I had a really bad mic when I started as well, right? So there's all these little things that as you start streaming, and then you look back at your old streams, you're like, whoa, okay, right, that sounds weird, or that looks weird, or why is that not there, or oh, this was annoying for me to do. Another good thing now is like this, where I pop up you guys chatting, right? So the little, oh, look, this is normal saying something. I didn't used to do this. And then when I looked back at an old stream, I was like, oh, it's actually really weird for you guys because I'm answering a chat that you guys either can't see because it's, you know, there's Twitch and YouTube. It's either on a different platform or it already scrolled past. And so that makes the conversation much weirder. So all these tiny details, if you just get started, like everyone's saying, Marcos, it gets a lot better. So it's very, very good advice. Just get started. Hello, Wisdom. Welcome back. Are you feeling any better, man? Or your is your migraine leaving yet? Let's see. I don't know, guys. With time, summer, I will have more time. I will see. But just saying thanks for the support. You're welcome, man. And honestly, props to you guys. I don't say this enough, but I probably should take a break here, so it's a good moment to say it. Like, every now and again, I want you guys to know that I notice this, okay? Like, obviously, there's a good group of you guys that are becoming, like, a set part of Phacil Gaming, and I love that you guys are here. What I specifically, spectacularly love about you guys and the way you handle the community is whenever I see someone new in chat, so there's a new name, someone has been lurking for a while and they decide, oh, maybe I can say something. It's not just me saying, you guys know that I pay special attention to those people to make them feel welcome. You know that for a fact. I mentioned that plenty. But it's not just me. You guys actually take the time. I notice that sometimes someone says it and I'm like focused on the game. I look back and I see the new name. And then I see like 4 or 5 of you guys like, hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. Welcome, right? The fact that you guys take that, just that little moment, that little effort, you have no idea how heartwarming that is to me as a nurse, right? And I'm sure Krieg can relate as well, but you guys as well. Just letting that person know, hey, you know, you can tell these guys kind of know each other, right? But just the fact that they're welcoming like that is a really, really big deal. So thank you so much, guys, for that. That's a good note for a break, I feel. All right. All right, guys, hydration check. This is a good check as well. Drink water. All right, let me answer wisdom really quick. Head is hurty, body also hurts, super sore, but less in the brain. All right, hopefully it gets a bit better, man. Hope you get to chill now that you're home. Make sure you drink water with us as well, wisdom. All right, guys, quick break. I will see you guys again in 5. All right, I'm back. And I wrote it down, Craig. I'll move 3D chat in break up a bit. Thank you, Craig. All right, what did I miss? Whoa, that screen, Marco. I'm glad you like it. All right. Do you guys like the 3D stuff? I wasn't sure whether I told Stern, I was like, I kind of feel like a you know, like a 14-year-old schoolgirl trying out stuff that maybe she shouldn't. Right? it's like oh no. Well, all right. At least some of you guys liked it. That's good to know. Okay.
Innocence perished
Let's
with every
see.
wasted second.
I'll be interested to see your solo runs. That is awesome support if you witness to normal. I think you're talking. I think you're talking to normal. Yeah, that's fantastic. I love that you guys are supportive of each other, by the way. We get plenty of people on the planet willing to break you down. Make sure you stick with the people that are willing to lift you up. Not Darth Vader style. I've seen the meme, don't you worry. Alright, let's see. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, Siren. Glad you like the screen. Alright, who was in queue?
Every mission brings us one step closer.
Oh,
to the full
Chicky Donahue left.
democratization of the known
I don't know if you're still here, Chicky Donahue. Have a good one, bud. Oh, it's normal. Okay, right. Normal's right here. Thank you for the runs, but solid build, dude. Crazy solid build. I didn't expect the accelerator to be that good at automatons. I assumed it'd be better than against Illuminate and Terminates, but not that much better. That was nuts. What the heck? Might have to do a run with it. I feel like maybe I should make a video on that. That's crazy. Let's see. 3D effects awesome. I'd prefer to keep that as much as possible, even if bottom of chat is sometimes cut off. I can probably do both. I can look at it, Krieg. I can probably do both. Give me a bit though. Oh, I appreciate you. Alright. Have fun, bud. Have fun. I think you're hanging out with a friend, right? If I saw that right in chat right before I went AFK. Alright, let's see. Incineration core? What? Where? Where are they? On Penta? Oh, do we have nothing to do on Penta though? Alright. Okay. I guess we stick to Cla Orel.
planet of every last resource. Go forth and reclaim our land.
This? ICBM? We can ICBM. We haven't done an ICBM today. Alright. Yes, yes, yes. I saw a good video the other day. A good short. I think she's a psychologist, is my guess, judging from how she talks. But she said this, it was a short. She said, remember how much of a waste it is if you don't learn to accept love in a different form than you'd like to receive. And when she said that, I was like, that's a hell of a phrase. Because, you know, obviously it goes from the assumption, and I think she's right, that we choose what we consider love. And so when she said that, I was like, that's such a fantastic way to look at it. And so she describes, remember that you can also just say, you know what, I get that that's your idea of taking care of me, and even though I don't per se agree with that, I appreciate it. Well, that was I love that quote, honestly. I need to look up that video. Alright. I shall purge them in short cooldown. Okay, I'm following. God. No amen? No, no hallelujah? Okay, alright. Prototype X? Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Where's this clock? There it is. Smokes. Alright. Been a while. It's been a while, but we do smokies. Grenade pistol, always good. The breaker. Oh, you love your breaker, I think, right, Siren? I feel like Siren is a big breaker versus automaton fan. Or big fan of the breaker versus automatons. There we go. This. AMR, no. It's been forever since I ran the AMR against automatons. That is definitely a good gun. Let's see if I still got it, team. Guess we got this. We gonna find out. Also, yes, I understand. Try not to be stubborn, IRL. Surrounded by a lot of smart and experienced people, and I won't pretend I know more. It's not about pretending, right? I suppose oftentimes we forget someone that knows a lot more than you on a specific topic most likely knows a lot less than you on a different topic. And so the art is finding what am I good at, what am I not, and what I'm good at I should be willing to teach, and what I'm not I should be willing to learn. And I think if everyone does that, you get really, really fun relationships. If you get into a social group where everyone has that mindset, because you learn from each other really quickly, right? Like, I don't know blacksmithing, but if I got to hang out with Krieg for, you know, like a couple weeks, like I'd learn blacksmithing. I'd be like, well, Krieg doesn't properly know blacksmith. It doesn't matter. We'd learn together, right? And I'd at least get to where he is quickly if I'm willing to learn. That's how that works, right? Let's see. Whoever made bunker turrets, Rax shotgun. I know, that's exactly how I feel too. Oh, no problem, Chicky Donahue. Thank you for the spot, man. I appreciate it. Phacil, you've done collab streams before. Would you be down to do a collab with Mr. Pips, Cloud, Commissar Kai? Yeah, of course. Yeah, but they're big names though, I feel. I feel like they have a very big audience. And so, yeah, if they'd enjoy it, definitely. You gonna hook me up? Is that what you're saying, Marcus? You're gonna hit me with all the viewers? I don't know if that's a good idea, I'll be completely honest. Purely from the topics I talk about are not per se the most accessible topics, right? So it can chase away people pretty quickly. At the same time, depending on how, you know, a Mr. Pips or Cloud or people like this, depending on how much they like the topic, it's a really good way to extend reach. So I'll be honest, I'm open to whatever you guys suggest. So if you're like, oh, you should try that, I will. To be fair, I'm getting pretty deep into the speedrunning community at this point. I've recorded quite some runs, broken quite a few records, which I'm proud of. And that was all Krieg's idea. Krieg was like, yo, Phacil, I feel like you should speedrun. And I was like, I don't know, man, why? And he's like, it'd be fun. You'd get, what, contact with new possible viewers and just fun people to hang out with, to spread your message. And I was like, damn, Krieg, I thought you were a nurse. Apparently, like, you're a secondhand car salesman, because that's a good pitch, dude. So yeah, whatever you guys say I should try, I am willing to listen. I just gave that pitch, to be fair. It would be weird if I wasn't, right? What is with the handling? I don't remember this gun. Why is it so sway? Alright. Okay. Gatling? Airburst a bit further. Alright. Wrap. Alright, we're good. Please. Got it. Barely. The valves, get the valves. Let's see. Kai would be a fantastic fit. They'd be fast friends. Alright, I'll send them a message, see if he's interested. I need to write that down because I'll forget 100%. Send Commissar Kai message. Here we go. I wrote it down. Alrighty. One more. Where's the other one? Oh, you got it. City! We have Cityscape? Oh, yes. Let's see. Well, if I'm like that with Predators, how do I win if there's more bugs than I have bullets? That is fair. That is fair. I'm calling you in. Short cooldown stratagems for the win. I love this loadout. Where's God? Hello, God. Let's see. Maybe I could infiltrate their server, become an active member, just put you on a list for potential collab. No, it's alright. I appreciate you boys. I'm just happy you guys are happy. That's all I want. You guys know me, so if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's all fine. We'll see. I think Kai would be the best fit too. Okay, alright. We'll see. I'll send him a message. If he says no or if he doesn't respond, it is what it is. I would love to teach you guys that every shot you don't take, you miss. Something like that. What's the metaphor again? What is it in English? Every shot you don't take is a guaranteed miss? What is the metaphor? Something like that. You guys know what I mean. Whoa. Whoa, wait. I juke all your shots. What is that? That's a reinforce. I was gonna airburst, but I feel like that's overkill. Good enough. You guys wanna know, I just hit me. You know, one of the main mechanics I liked about Gears of War is if you got close to a wall like this, I believe you got reduced recoil just because you were leaning up against a wall. Like that. Where is that, Arrowhead? Give us that. I am sneaky. They don't see me. But they see my teammates. Okay, I got one. Where are they? No, I'm dead. I'm fine. 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 Still peachy. That's a lot of fire. Is there stuff here? Why is this area so red? Oh, watch out, get off the terminal. No! Nice dodge. We'll call it a dodge for sake of argument. Excuse me? No, calling you in. How are we doing? Oh, 15, we're fine. Alright, we're okay. We're peachy. I feel like we're peachy. That wasn't a mechanic in Gears of War. Oh, it's a different game then. Sorry. Different game. I apologize. But admittedly, it's a good mechanic though, right, Wisdom? You would say it's a good mechanic, right? Unless you specifically stuck to cover with the Mulcher minigun. Oh, so it was a mechanic in Gears of War. Which one is it, Wisdom? Was it? Or wasn't it? Sorry, I feel like I'm giving you back your mind green. I'll stop. Let's see. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott. Okay, right. That is a very good one. That needs to go in the generator. Send me that in Discord, please. That goes in the generator. Napalm. Alright, I guess I go here. Ow. Calling in. God. What? Alright. I guess that right. I assumed it was for the Fabricatore. I guess we... Gatling? There? Don't mind me. Where are you? Gatling, please. We're fine. Alright. Let's see. Mounting / peaking would be insanely strong. Also not sure how that would work on anything that isn't a pre-made building due to procedural nature. Yeah, that's fair. But it'd be cool though, right guys? I'm not saying it'd be easy to implement. But it would be cool. It'd be amazing. Give us more mechanics, honestly. Just skip the Illuminates. Give us mechanics, Arrowhead. Don't skip the Illuminates, actually, don't. After the Illuminates, give us mechanics. Alright. I missed. Calling you in. I feel like it's this. This goes here. This goes there. Easy. Did I just kill you with the Gatling? Probably. Sorry. One moment. Where's the other one? Only one magazine. Where's the other one? This goes here. Yes, nailed that throw. Come on. Where's the other guy? I still don't know where the other no, there we go, they got it. Mortar, that's what it's called. I'm gonna call a resupply. Speed looting. Oh, 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 oh. All right. That would be a great mechanic. Hell yeah, Wisdom. It'd be amazing. They need to give us more mechanics. Just more mechanics, and this game gets absolutely unbeatable. Give us wall support mechanics. Give us team mantling. Give us team shoulder recoil reduction mechanics. Give us what else can they give us? We're fine. I got what we came for. Mega, I guess? Alright, Mega. We have 4 reinforces team. Careful. Dropping support. What do you mean negative? Negative? Excuse me? What is that dog shooting at? They're all on this side, dude. Oh, it's toothless. Oh no, they're not. It's just Stern. I took its teeth out for you, Stern. You're welcome. No affirmative? Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Alright, there we go. I was about to shoot Stern in the head. I've never done that before. JK, I would never. Hello? Bunker turret? Bunker turret. Wait, wait! Casual smoke grenade gameplay. I am Gatling on that thing next to you. Am I good? I feel like I'm good. Again. No, there's 200 scope. Come on. We're getting dropped on. Where's the other 4? Why is there still 4? Smoke grenade. Another smoke grenade. You can't see me. I am in the smoke. A little bit higher, please. Acceptable. What? This guy's a professional Counter-Strike player. He was waiting for me. What is happening? What? I'm in the smoke. Gatling, please. Nothing saw me except my Gatling. Of course. Of course. Have a good one, Marcos. Thank you for hanging out, bud. Catch you on the next one. And have a good Friday as well, of course. I feel like a cool add onto Democracy Protect instead of the silly hemorrhage resistance is that it prevents ragdoll from explosions when it's activated. That probably would be better. That's fair. It's a good idea. It doesn't need a buff, but it'd be cool, Witness says. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it needs a buff. It's definitely good enough. The question is whether that would be overpowered. Maybe, I suppose. Oh, you got it, alright. No. I guess we bounce, honestly. Bunker turret, please. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, no fall damage. Easy. We have one reinforced team. We need focus because we haven't done the mission. Oh, please, bunker turret. Let's see, let's see. Ugh. Same with the rocket striders. You survive the rockets, but the ragdoll always kills you. That is fair, honestly. I guess against rocket striders, democracy doesn't protect. That's really interesting. Huh. Fair point.
Requesting sentry. Orbital inbound. Requesting support. Stratagem available.
I think this here works. I feel like that should work. Let's see. Tactical piggyback. I would love this rug, bro. I would love this. Oh, you guys got it done already, right? They can't see the hell bomb. Oh no. Team? Are we in trouble? Someone get to the main objective. This thing needs to attract attention. No, Stern, it's me and you, boy. Do the main objective. I will drop here. As in, like, make a dropship drop here. Honestly, this goes there. Perfect. That should do it. I'm using the resupply. I need it. I just needed it to make sure that I didn't have to go in for that. The Gatling didn't do it. Why? Oh, it did. Alright. Never mind. JK. This is it. This is how you play this loadout. Easy. That hellbomb might be a mistake. No, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Holy crap. I wanted to not break this this fabricator. Crap. Alright, normal. Okay then. Different plan, I understand. No, what a horrible hill to die on. Please. I really want uphill, but I feel like I die here. Oh, why the hell bomb? Why the hell bomb? Of course there's a sieve. Stern, are you good over there? Nice. Oh, sentry with high ground. Alright. Let's see. I still get people to comment from time to time that they didn't know there were anti-air guns on automatons. Really? That's interesting. Is it such a hidden thing? Alright. Alright. Oh, that was a pretty good throw. Holy crap. I don't think I've ever thrown it that far. Yeah, so the camera swing actually does it. I didn't realize you could do it so consistently. Wait! Just wait. That's definitely something worth practicing. No, no! Of course it's a rocket strider. Democracy protect. Okay, right. Nice. All right. Stern got the job done. GG's. The armor change I wish for is for passives to not be locked on one set of armor. Yeah, this is a quality of life change that I definitely feel like is coming at some point. I know a lot of people that feel this way, so that you can just bring the armor that you like, right? I agree with this though. A lot of the arguments they used are just not valid anymore, right? It used to be like, oh, but we want it to be clear what you brought depending on what you look like. And I think a lot of that comes from like lore perspectives and stuff. And they've let a lot of that go as well, right? Like they let go of the whole, your, you know, maximum disposable soldier, so therefore you don't get good guns or whatever narrative back then was being held. So I do feel like they're listening to the community well. So we'll see. Maybe at some point. I can't imagine they don't, to be fair. I would like to use cowboy armor with extra grenades. Yeah, that's fair. I don't see. Why not? Stern says they won't. Never say never, Stern. They said that a lot about a lot of stuff. I really like if they would put part of the buff on the helmet. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Huh. So splitting it 50-50, that is interesting actually. That is very interesting. Yeah, we've talked about this as well, right? There is already a little container for text, right? For the buffs, for helmets, and for cloaks, I guess, as well, for capes. So they'll probably give us something at some point, but my guess is they're saving it for what? Higher difficulties? I don't know. We'll see. Not sure. They also don't know that Eagle 1 can take fire from them too. Oh, that's interesting. Oh boy. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh. Amazing. Get the last objective done. Get it done, get it done, get it done. I'm not sure what these things were shooting. Oh, dude! Dude! This guy tried to knife me! What is with all these Counter-Strike players? The other guy was waiting for me. This guy tried to knife me? What's even happening? Alright. If you are good at the game, you just drip dive. Okay, but for most people that just want to play the game casually and have fun, because we are not the majority, Stern. If you play difficulty 10, you do not belong to the majority of Helldivers. Fun fact. For most people, it would be good to separate the passives from the armors. Okay? No, it's not a skill issue. It's just an average person issue. Call it whatever you want to call it. I'm just saying. Alright. Alright. I'm running for extraction. Simple. Alright. That is a little more niche though. Yeah, that's fair. I actually didn't know that Eagle 1 could take fire from anti-air until I think one of you guys told me, to be fair. So that is fair. Hey Phacil, when I jump in next mission, you want to run double hell bomb with Democracy Protect? Okay, alright, man. Alright. It's actually not a bad build, to be fair. Okay. Okay. Sounds like fun. You'd run extra padding with the Hellbomb backpack? Is that what you're saying? You're nuts, dude. I have no idea why it's in there. Habits. Of course. Oops. Where is everything? Oh, that's a Tesla. We are Houdini. Normal's like, I can't see anything. playing the loadout. Don't be like this, normal. Say hello to democracy. No, I thought it bounced off of him. I thought I bounced the airburst stratagem off you. Woo. Sneeze. No. 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 Alright. Honest to God, I don't run green boy armor because it's ugly. I don't know, man. I feel like everyone has their own taste. I'm just saying. I threw a Gatling to support you, Stern. What do you mean negative? You don't like support? Shield gen, okay. I am protect. I am protect here as well. We're good. Wait, can the machine gun sentry not see through the smoke? Hello? Or is everything just dead? It can't see through the smoke. Hello? Alright, that's good to know. That's new for me. See? Still learning, boys. Boys and girls, still learning. Alright, guys. I'm getting in the Pelican when it lands. I wish you all the best. It's been a good one. Take care. Let's see. You'll be a hero, just not a survivor. Hell bomb in a nutshell. Exactly. That's exactly what it is, Witness. Let's see. If it's inside the smoke, it may be able to see out. No, you saw it, right? It was inside the smoke, but then there was a Devastator 2 inches from it, and it wasn't shooting it. So it's interesting. I actually didn't know that you could blind your own sentries. That's rough. Oh, no problem, Craig, no problem. I actually clipped it because I was like, oh, that's new for me. So like if you throw, I thought I would throw a smoke on the sentry, and then I thought the sentry would just be able to shoot out, and then hopefully they wouldn't be able to see the sentry. But that's not what happened. The sentry actually couldn't shoot out. So I was like, okay, that's new. Hydration check, guys. Drink water. Thank you, Stern. Oh yeah.
Improved posture, healthy shoulders. Did these sound appealing?
Posture check. Sit up straight, team. Sit up straight. Get rid of the hunchback. And the neck as well, guys. Never forget the neck. The neck is the hard part, because most of us spend way too much time with our head bent like this, watching our phone or in front of our PC. So you have to actually pull your head back, which is not going to feel natural for a while for me, but it's really good to do.
But undoubtedly necessary.
We have one person in queue. Let's see. It is Witness. Okay. Stern, may I ask you to jump out?
What's going on there?
Or Stern? There's Stern. Have a good one, Stern. Thank you for the runs, bud. Thank you for hanging out. Get you on the next one. I appreciate you, man. Alright. Oh, I see now. Not sure. Must science. Yeah, definitely. This is a good science moment. I could have sworn it was gonna have cover while it shoots out, but that's not what happened, so good to know for sure. Let's see. By the way, did shotgun hits not contribute to accuracy if it's not all pellets before? A hit not contribute if it's not. Yeah, no, I think if you just hit one pellet, it counts it as a hit, right? With a shotgun. Interesting, actually. I haven't checked, but the breaker and stuff used to get a lot of like really high accuracy if you ran it. And that's just because if one pellet landed somewhere randomly, it counted as a hit. I'm pretty sure. So maybe they changed that. Huh. Witness! Get in here. Hey, what's up, Liam? How are you doing, man? I tried mountain biking. Oh, do you already do stuff biking related? Is it specifically mountain biking? So do you like have a, what is it called? A race bike, I guess is what it's called. The really thin, lightweight things. Looks really fun. Oh, sorry, you already answered. I do indoor cycling for cardio. Oh, nice. Yeah, to be fair, today is always a good day to start, right? That's always a good, like that's always a good quote. How's your week, Liam? Let's see. Like this? Okay, right. Can you invite me? I will try. It's not working. Invite. Yeah, you have to wait for a bit for the server to upload that there's not 4 people in here right now. That's usually what happens. Alright, so I know Witness wants Democracy Protects, and I know he wants a Hellbound backpack. Boom boom backpack. Let's see. Week's been okay, just stopping in, have fun. Thank you so much, Liam. Alright, good to hear you are having a good week, man. Have a good one, catch you on the next one, sir. Alright, what do you want, Witness? Eats, okay. 500s. It's all the boom booms. And... is this the armor we're bringing? The... Helldivers 1 armor? It is, I think. We are bringing... Helldivers 1 armor. Which doesn't look bad, honestly. Pointy black cape. Okay, where is it? Hello? Lip. Oh, you're bringing the standard loadout. Alright, starter gear time. Okay, except for the senator. And the thermites. And the Hellbound backpack. Okay, Gatling. Okay, okay. It's definitely not a starter gear loadout. It's right? Yeah, this is right. Okay. Alright. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Time to go boom booms. Wait, so do you expect me to stay in the Hellbomb explosion? Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Alright, we're gonna find out. Yeah! Okay, alright, he said yeah, guys. Okay. Boom booms it is. Alright. Bring the boom booms, game. Of course I trust democracy. What kind of dumb question is that, Witness? Come on now. Burst? Burst. Where is T? There's T. Stealing one of your eats. Oh man, it's so hard. I just need to not F9. Alright. Oh, we're jammed. Instant jam. Already? I like it. I took one out. Witness? Is there something you'd like to confess? What is the reason democracy did not protect you? Explain, please. Thank you. Hey, there's another ship here. Okay, this is good. Let me show Witness how it's done, guys. No problem. Look, you just stand right here. You say, sayonara, suckers.
Calling in orbital strike.
Okay.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
So far, so good. That's a railgun randomly. Hello? Excuse me? Oh. Oh. No, 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 no. Fine. Peachy. Alright, where's T? There's T. Missed. Alright. Coming T. Haven't eat. I forget how good the standard Liberator feels. Holy crap. It just has so much ammo and it's so stable. It's crazy. Coming. I'll probably grab the resupply. I'm coming, witness. Oh. You guys don't need it, so I will take. There's a lot of red stuff on the map. Holy crap. I'm gonna go south really quick for those objectives. Let's see. Baldur's Gate 3 tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah, Chicky Donahue. Continuing our playthrough. Oh, this jammer. Yes, sir. I think we're in Grimforge is what it's called. We need to find out what is up with what are they called? Duergar? Because they are spooky dooky. We already started liberating them. So may as well continue. Alright. That little ledge was annoying. Hello? I am working on Yammer. Whoa. Does a Gatling break a jammer?
Objective critical stratagem available.
Huh.
Orbital inbound.
Not enough demo,
Calling in a hellbomb.
I'm assuming.
Hellbomb. Request approved.
Yeah, not enough demo, okay. Alright.
Objective near your position.
Okay.
Automaton facility destroyed.
I got the terminal.
Calling in orbital strike.
Hellbomb armed. Clear the area.
Nullbomb armed, clear the area. Excited to see how long I can go without breaking oath with you guys. I'll be honest, I'm probably not very long. Let's be real. Oh. I feel like that was really close.
Requesting tac.
I can't see where Witness is because his head is not on his body. Oh, there he is. Huh. What are you talking about? We don't steal. We tactically, involuntarily relocate. Yes, sir. We don't murder. We lift the weight of life, which is gentle. Where do we go? Witness. Where do we go?
Objective complete.
Wait, okay, all right. Oh, it's actually call God in. Normal. Normal. Oh, you're good. All right, I guess we go west. I'm Witness. Witness? What's Witness doing? Are we about to get... No, we're fine. Where are we going? Should we go west? I think Witness just wants to regroup. Okay. Alright, sir. Something's chasing us pretty fast. What? There's a detector tower. All the objectives are here. Pretty peachy, team. Show it the nuke. I will do. I will do. You're absolutely right. Sir, yes, sir. Big backpack boom booms.
Enemy tactical asset
No.
in range.
I will easily take care of business here. Oh, sample. Democracy?
Bot asset destroyed.
Democracy. I will take this boom boom. It doesn't matter. Are you sure democracy protects? I'm 0 for 3 right now, I'm pretty sure.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
Democracy, please. Oh, you already thermited. Okay. No. No. Calling in God. Whoa, that rocket. Come on. There's Witness.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Calling in God. Ow. Come on. All right, Witness, where do we go? Tell me where to go. Witness is waiting for his backpack, all right. Me too, I guess. All right. I am wait. Easy. This is working. No. Witness. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Right. Take it. Medals. Okay, going for OBJ. We only have 7 reinforces. I'm curious. Does democracy protect? Please? Just one time? Maybe if I salute. It protected. The first hit. Oh, and the second one too. I guess 50% for me just isn't 50. Alright. It's just more than 50% or less than. Okay. Alright, good to know. Good to know. Yeah, okay, right. I'm on objective. Hello, please. They make me land all the way up there.
Objective nearby.
Or land it all the way up there, sorry.
Critical stratagem available.
Sorry. What a throw. Hey, what's up, Broscom? How you doing, bud? How's your week? Did you see I uploaded our speedrun, bud? You're on the board, homeboy. Oops. I am running. Da-da-ba-ba-ba. All right. Got it. We're done. We did it. Let's have 500 here. Oh. 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 Jammers. Calling a resupply here. That's an interesting resupply position, to be fair. So far, so good. I stole 2 resupplies. Alright, going Yammer. These clips are serious. Let's see, saw the vid. This week I've transitioned to a night sleep schedule because I start working nights today. I just woke up. Good morning, man. Good morning. So it's like almost like you're in Australia or something, time zone wise. That's nuts, man. I hate night shifts. How are you feeling about night shifts? Never been a fan. But to be fair, not the worst either. Usually they're not the heaviest shifts. How is it for you? I think you're in tech, right? You do stuff in tech? I don't remember. Sorry, Broscom. Are the night shifts like less heavy? Purely from a labor required perspective? Or is it just as heavy as a regular day shift? I'm on the Yammer. Okay, fine. Come on. The barrels. Get me up. We're good. Boom. Oh, luckily now. Alright. I'm good till I hit that wall. I don't know, it's my first night working, but I hear it basically becomes night guard securities. Yeah, basically. Yeah, the wall he's describing, guys, I'm assuming if it's the same for nurses, which it has to be probably, right? But it's like, for me, it's usually around 5 a.m. If I have a night shift, I start 11 p.m., I end 7:30. Around 5 to 5:30, like your body, like, just gives in basically. It's like, just close your eyes, you'll be fine, nothing's gonna be the matter, you can just go to sleep, just rest, right? And so like you have to fight really hard to stay awake. And so I'll be honest with you, I've been working night shifts for more than 10 years. The wall never goes away, at least not for a lot of people. Maybe for some people though. I don't know if Krieg's still here. Krieg's definitely worked night shifts as an ER nurse as well. But I don't feel like it ever goes away. Oh no, we're out. Normal. Game time. Lock in. We have a lot of work to do.
Orbital inbound.
Firing orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Lock in, normal. Lock in. Negative, positive. Only lock in. I appreciate the distraction. Oh. Am I dead? Whoa, that's a lot of dudes. Why is there so many dudes here? Alright, going for the gunship hub. Lock in. Okay, I need to avoid 2 gunship dudes. Oh, this is rough. Dodge that. Oh boy. One more stim. Come on. Good turn. This goes here. This goes a bit closer. This goes there. Oh, of course.
Eagle 1 rearming. Be back shortly.
Peace. No. What? Alright. Yeah. Alright.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Alright. I have a hellbound backpack for this last objective.
Minutes remaining.
Lock in, damn you, Phacil, lock in. I have no more stims though. It's okay, I don't need it. Because I have a Gatling. Wasn't sure how to finish that sentence, but I know now. Give me 1 sec. Wait. Wait, sentry, please. I just want to grab the stim that has to be in here. There has to be a stim in here. Gatling, please. Thank you. I knew it. Haha. Fantastico.
50 meters. Orbital inbound.
Got him. The Gatling should get it, right? No, it's not close enough. Is it? I feel like it's not close enough.
Automaton outpost scrapped.
We did it. One more.
Extraction is available.
Let's see. I had to for a few weeks. First few days were really hard. Just kind of got delirious. Yeah, exactly. Night shifts are rough on the human body, man. I once read a pretty big meta-analysis on what it does to you. So they don't know all of the details, of course. But the list is gigantic, which is nuts. You know, first of all, it causes hormone dysregulation. And so if you realize just about everything in our body gets either regulated by electricity or by hormones, it throws off your hormones, is what they're saying. That's nuts to think about. Just about everything in your body, basically. So yeah. Well, I'll give you guys 2 of them. It gives you a higher chance of diabetes and a higher chance of cardiovascular disease. Okay, 2 more. It gives you a higher chance of cancer, and it gives you less pain tolerance, so you become more sensitive to pain. Yeah, the list is pretty big, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Brosco. It is what it is, right? Let's see. I wonder if that was a thing with the sun being down, but people move to different countries and adjust to different sleep schedules. So in theory, if I keep to my current, maybe it goes away. Yes and no. Yes and no, honestly, Brosco. At least for me, and I think for most people, but it depends. But the problem with a night schedule is you have to realize that, you know, we're animals, and our brain is one of the ways our brain regulates itself is whether or not there's light, right? Sunlight, for example, but also just light in general. And so if it's dark, your brain assumes it's time to go to bed, right? So at the moment it's dark, right, your body starts producing melatonin, for example, which helps you go to sleep. So that's why it's really, really hard to fight sleep at some point, right, if it stays dark. And so this is also why, you know, watching the light on your screen late at night keeps you awake, because your brain thinks, oh, there's light, okay, so we're supposed to be awake. And so there's all these tiny little details that if you add it up, long story short, in an ideal world, no one works at night, but we've built a world where we need people to work at night. There's just no way around it. So yeah, long story short, it's not good for you, but unfortunately, some people have to work night shifts, and you're one of them, Broscom. You adapt after a bit, you can use light therapy. Yeah, a little bit maybe, right? But do you fully adapt? Do you feel like you fully adapt, Craig? I never, like in 10 years time, sure, you know, if you have to work 4 or 5 night shifts, the 4th or the 5th night shift, you don't feel as bad anymore during the shift, but you're still dysregulated. It's still weird, right? Or is that different for you, Craig? Let's see, the yearly daylight savings time is enough to mess people up. Yeah, exactly. As it should be. Because it's really weird for the human brain. Hey, what's up, Chaotic Chemistry? Thank you for following, man. I appreciate it. Or, sorry, man or woman, of course. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, so after 10 years of like night shifts and stuff, as a nurse, of course, like it's, you know, it's per person. Like for example, Susan, the person that does my artwork, she's an ICU nurse as well, and she only works night shifts. She like, I was gonna say she loves it. It's not completely true, but she likes having regular shifts in the sense that because she knows she only works at nights, she can plan most of her life around that. And most Dutch nurses actually work morning, evening, and night shifts. But whether it's good for you, like she's been doing it for years, like whether it's good for you is a whole different debate, right? So I say a debate, but realistically it's not. It just can't be good for you, purely from what we know about human nature. Hello, Chemistry, how are you doing? Let's see. We tell people, like, if a good job comes up, that's night shift. Take it, but don't plan to stay on night shift forever. Yeah, I suppose so. But you could argue as well, right? Like, I would prefer avoiding night shifts if you can. It's just not good for you. No, we need to focus. Woo, that's sentry. No, we're getting dropped here. Okay, alright, it's gonna get exciting. Alright, witness, we have 3 hellbound backpacks. You first, okay? Don't go boom though. Just drop it. Alright. Alright, after the first boom goes, I go. Oh, you dropped it a bit too far this way, I think. Excuse me? This works just fine. That's fine. Where's my backpack? There it is. 34. Not bad. The whole corpse. All right, pretty good, pretty good. One more. Where's the drops? Not bad. Why is there so little drops? That's interesting. Let's see. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. How are you doing, Chaotic Chemistry? Day's been full of ups and downs. How come? You wanna? You're free to talk about it. It's a super chill, positive community. Hope it's not too bad for you, man. Well, I work 8-day hitches. I'll let you know next Thursday. 8-day night shifts? Is that what you said? You're doing 8 night shifts in a row? That's even more rough than here. But here, Dutch nurses are not allowed to work more than 6? I think it's 6 night shifts in a row before healthcare law jumps in, basically. Let's see. That's a lot of stuff around us. What is happening? Good zone, good zoning team. Holy crap! The hell bomb going off. I marked the hell bomb. No! The 1 health save. Alright, let's go, team. Team! I believe we got that. Well done. GG's. GG's, team. 8 on, 6 off. That is rough, dude. There's no American law that's like, maybe you shouldn't work 8 night shifts in a row. That was the last mission for tonight, guys. Just gonna be chilling for a bit. Thank you for the runs, teams. Bring in the hugs on the ship before I jump to the other screen. Probably hydration check as well. By state and by job? That's interesting, honestly. So do you get to sleep for a good part of your night shift or no, Broscom? That's a big factor here in the Netherlands, for example. So if you have to, I don't remember the exact ruling, but there's so many hours you have to be allowed to sleep, and then depending on the hours you're allowed to sleep or something like that, or the average amount of hours you get to sleep during one of those shifts, that kind of determines how many you get to, or they are allowed to give you back to back, something like that. Yeah, truck driver is a good example. You don't get a choice there, of course. And security officer, yeah. Not that you're aware of, but you do get a 30-minute break. Yeah, that's rough then, man. 8 night shifts. Good luck, man. Do your best to what is it? To get back into your standard sleep or circadian rhythm. There we go. That's the word. To get back into your normal, what is it, cycle, basically. After you're done with it. That's very serious though. Hugs, bring in the hugs, team. Hey, what's up, Chaotic? I do like philosophy, actually. Alright. What, are you a philosophy major? What's happening? If this is happening, all of chat just sat up straight, man. They're like, alright, it's happening, boys. We just got a philosophy person. Hit me with the questions or statements. Alright, I think one more hug and we're good. Or did I get everyone? I'm not confident. Alright. Alright, who's winning? Okay. Where's my last hug? Okay, I guess it's a stare down. No. Okay, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Alright, let's see. Can't really sleep though. In the nursing world, it can be compared to being on... Yeah, on telemetry. Exactly, you have to watch a monitor. Yeah, oh, that's rough, man, Broscom, honestly. So those are very serious night shifts. I hope your body gets used to it more than the average. Like I know some nurses that are not too fussed by it, if you will. So they won't go as far as saying that it doesn't bother them, the night shifts. But they'll say, you know, whatever, you know, it's part of the job, it's not too bad. Right, so it's per person. So I hope you're one of those people. One of the people that's like, wow, I don't like it, but it's fine. And ideally, of course, you might be one of the first people to be like, yo, I love night shifts. But on average, that's less likely, unfortunately. Let's see. You're majoring in meteorology. That's super cool. We have a guy in here called Kugelblitz who does stuff with space as well. I think he works for NASA, and that's about all he gets to tell us. Well, so I feel like you would have a good time talking to him. He hit us with a bunch of space terms. I was like, okay, we get it, man. You work for NASA. Calm down. It should be fun. Let's see. Normal's like, that's right. Get in there. It's philosophy time, yo. What did you say? You feel the autocannon's bad against automatons? Dude. Thank you for the builds, by the way, again, guys. It was fun, honestly. As always, you guys are rocking the builds. Very rare for you guys to miss a build, unless you're trolling me, which I don't mind, but whenever you guys are like, yo, Phacil, we got a build for you. I know the build is good whenever you start your sentence with, I run this build, and then I don't care whatever follows. Like, whatever follows, I'm like, okay, all right, you run the build, so. Props to you guys. You too, Chicky Donahue. I'm assuming you'll be here tomorrow for Baldur's Gate 3? Should be fun. I'm enjoying playing Baldur's Gate 3 again. I'll be honest, playing it with 4 people is a lot more fun. The first time around I played it solo, and I never finished the game. And we're getting to a point in the story where I don't remember much of it. Because, you know, it's been years ago. So definitely with 4 people it's a lot more fun. And it's also a lot faster. Which I enjoy, of course, being a relative min-maxer. I was wondering, since there's the philosophy tag here. Yeah, we can talk philosophy here. We do that plenty, honestly, Chaotic. Is there a topic you'd like to talk about? I'm sure if we give chat a bit, they'll give us a topic, don't worry. I feel like you're trolling everyone with the autocannon heresy. Exactly. What, Broscom? You're a space nerd too? That's awesome, dude. Kugel, where are you? I feel like Kugel probably left already because he was on overtime. Honestly, that's good to know. So Broscom and Chaotic, alright. Broscom, Chaotic are space dudes, alright. Good to know. What? What is wrong with you guys? Okay, I need to make a new autocannon video. I only have like 5 or something. That's fair. What philosophy topics? I feel like I'm really big on what's the meaning of life, Chaotic. But my guess is you're new here. So I'll let you answer. What do you feel is the meaning of life? Let's start there. Alright. Stagger autocannon has now is getting in the way of aiming so much. Couldn't hit a single double tap. Oh, I might agree with that actually. But at the same time, of course, the fact that it staggers does give you a lot more zoning potential. I might agree with you there, Normal. But it's definitely a good gun. We mostly do human nature and behavior. But anything that's put up. Yeah, that's fair. Let's see. One of us can be pickpocketing while the rest wipe out some bandits. Exactly. It's just fun to play with people, to be fair. That's always the case. All of my builds lately have the gameplay loop of I'm going in, I'm going in, I'm going in. That's a good fast forward or forward way to play. Let's see. At Normal, that's cool. Mostly interested in the topic of free will at the moment and on philosophy of religion. Oh, there's a guy. Ooh, what's his name on YouTube? I'm assuming you've heard of this guy if you like YouTube, but something O'Connor? Is that right? YouTube philosophy O'Connor? Is it O'Connor? Alex O'Connor. That's his name. There we go. I feel like that's the stuff he says is I wouldn't agree with all of it, but I think he has a lot of good takes on philosophy or on religion, philosophically speaking. Yeah, he has a really good skit on free will as well. I'm pretty sure he summarizes it by saying that free will doesn't exist, and then he does a deduction. And I would argue he skips quite a few components in the deduction, but the gist is there. So definitely fun. You want to talk about one of those? I don't mind. I'm just here for the ride. Hell yeah, normal. That's the idea, man. I don't think there's a meaning to life. At least not an objective meaning to life. But people can create subjective meaning to their life. You're an existentialist. Me too. I didn't know that actually until I started streaming about a year ago, and someone in chat said that to me. I didn't know that was the label. Well, that's fair. That is fair. So would you say you've given your life meaning worth, or a meaning worth chasing, or purpose worth chasing at this point? Chaotic? Maybe less philosophy and more practicality, I suppose. You sound just like Phacil. Calm down, Norma. The guy just got here. Let him do his talk before you pass judgment. Remember, guys, who said this? What's the quote again? I think Henry Ford said it. There's a bunch of people that said it. Probably Einstein as well. Like, thinking is hard, which is why most people judge. So back off, guys. Let people talk first. Listen to the whole story. And that takes at least 20 minutes. At least. And then you say, oh, I feel like I know who you are. But ideally, you don't do it then either. Let's see, what was his conclusion? Do we have free will? No, he says we don't. He says we don't, but the arguments he uses, you should look it up, honestly. I think he has it's a short, so it's easy to find. But it's I'm trying to think what his deduction was. It was somewhere along the lines of that if you... No, I'm gonna mess it up actually. No, I was gonna say it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna summarize it poorly. So his conclusion was no, we don't. And if you guys actually want to talk about it at some point, I'm sure, like, I can't show the video here because of copyright infringement and stuff, but it is fun to talk about for sure. I think he skips certain topics where I'm like, yeah, but there's a lot of insinuation in some of his arguments, but that's true for every single debate you'll ever do. So I can't argue with a lot of his points, which I do like. So maybe he's right. Could be fun to realize. Or maybe not. I don't know. That's one of those things. Let's see. You don't have to. You can just stick around, man. Just listen. Like, I listen to... this is fun fact for you guys. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos on stuff I have no clue about whatsoever. Like rocket science, if you will. Or quantum theory is one of those. Like, I have no idea what they're talking about. Or like, what is it? We have qubits coming up or something, for those of you that like PCs. No idea. But the idea is not... I don't want to like listen to one video and then be like, oh, I get it, right? That's naive. It's ignorant. So it's, you listen to it and then you try to absorb as much of it as you can to the best of your ability, which is hard. And then you let it sit, right? And then the next time you listen to it, you do the same thing. And then you listen to someone else talk about the same topic and you do the same thing. And then at some point, your brain will start piecing together some of the puzzle and be like, wait, so if this guy says this guy says that, then in theory that means this. And then if you're lucky, you'll find another video and someone says that. But there's also a good chance, that happens plenty, that you find a video that contradicts all three of them. And so now the question is, wait, so who's right? And so you get this whole, instead of grabbing a puzzle or grabbing a jigsaw puzzle, right? Let's say it's a 100-piece jigsaw puzzle. What a lot of people do metaphorically is that they grab the pieces and then they look at the colors and they're like, oh, this is a landscape. It's like, well, you should piece together the puzzle first and then pass judgment as to what it is, right? So don't do it the other way around, which unfortunately our brain has a very, very high tendency to do. We like jumping to conclusions quickly. So yeah, long story short, hitch along for the ride. All right, to be fair, I struggle with the topic of free will, since if there's no free will, it's like I don't have agency and I lost all motivation to do things if I think there's no free will. So I purposely say to myself that it exists, even though it may be an illusion. Or what if it doesn't exist, but you feeling like you don't have agency is not per se the case either, right? And this is obviously very typical of philosophy. But you're basically, your claim here is, if I don't have free will, I therefore do not have agency. But you could argue, really? So you would have to define agency at this point, right? What do you mean by agency? Are you saying that the choices you make based off of, or rather, do your actions in that sense not have consequence, right? Or like, where would you draw the line for what you consider agency? Alex O'Connor actually does, like, he describes a lot of topics where I could ask him these questions. I would love to ask him these questions. because that's where do you define the cutoff point? Because let's say the way they define free will is like you can't decide for yourself in your head what pops into your head and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I can decide what I do afterwards, right? So does that mean because I can't control the thought that pops in, does that mean free will is gone? Because that's a lot of times, I feel like that's one of the most common arguments. It's like, but I can decide what I do with the thought after the fact, right? And so what, are you saying I can't do that? And then people are like, oh yeah, but you know, but your influence. It's like, wait, so you're saying because I have a bias, I don't have free will? Right? So like, where do you put the cutoff point for what you consider free will? Alex uses Schopenhauerian. I have no idea who that is or what that means. Explain, please. Alex uses a Schopenhauerian argument, which is basically you can do... Oh, I'm an idiot. I need to finish reading. You can do whatever you want, but you can't choose what to want. I don't agree with that. I agree with the bias. I agree with your brain will have an inclination, and then we'd have to go into... I think they're called... I think it's called tabula rasa and stuff like that. Like nature versus nurture, and how much of you is yours and how much did you decide to be you, and you'd have to do all these debates. But at the end of the day, like again, one of the best examples I give, chaotic, being a nurse, I've run into people, and this may sound really dark, but it's true, I've run into people that were abused for decades, not months, not years, decades. And these people are some of the most positive, optimistic people on the planet. At the same time, I've run into people that were abused for a much shorter period of time or much less intensively as well, where arguably you would say, wait, so if the other person who got abused so heavily, so long, can be so positive, you could say, well, then you don't have any reason whatsoever to be negative. But some people are extremely negative. And so you could argue, but then it's not the event, right? The event doesn't define how we experience it. So it's something else. Because for every situation you guys can name that you could argue, well, this is a good reason to be depressed, and this is a good reason to be mad, and this is a good reason. I can give you someone in exactly the same situation that isn't those things. So what is that then? Right? And I would argue this alone is a form of free will. But then again, we'd have to do the semantic debate of what exactly is free will? Like, where do we cut it off, right? Let's see. If we don't have free will, does it matter if we believe in it or not? Yeah, that's another way. That's a deep, deep philosophy there. Well, let's see. I don't believe it exists, but it's kind of not a very interesting topic because it doesn't really, to me, because it doesn't really affect anything at all, whether it does or doesn't. Yeah, so this is, well, now you're talking about the utility to it, right? But if you, for those of you who are interested in the concept of whether or not it exists, right? So to cater to those people, Siren, you could ask the question, where do we cut, what is the cutoff point for what we decide is free will? And in Chaotic's words, what do we consider agency, right? So you'd have to properly try to put into a box what the criteria are for those things. And I think that alone is, you know, gives way too much room for debate. In my religion, free will is kind of centerpiece, freedom of choice, so I probably wouldn't enjoy his arguments. Yeah, they're just arguments. I'll disagree with you, Broscom, from at least the talks we've had. I think you would enjoy counter arguments quite a bit, because you get to see the picture as big as you can get it. So you don't have to agree with them. That's not it. I have one of these quotes in the generator as well. The quote is something along the lines of, I think it's an ancient Greek philosopher or something that said it even. It's somewhere along the lines of, it's the mark of an educated person to be able to play with a thought without to play with a thought they disagree with without discarding it, right? So not getting rid of it immediately, basically. So to just let it linger, to let the idea sit there that there's people out there with an opinion maybe completely opposite to yours, but they're out there. And so they must have their reasons, right? Unless you think people are absolute idiots, which is not the case most of the time. So all of this is fun to think about. Let's see. Wait, does any emoji float up the screen? Yeah, it does. It does, actually. It's done that for a while, guys. Glad you like it. I'm hoping. I think what's true is that we have the perception of free will. That is impossible or very hard to break from. Probably. Yeah. Schopenhauerian means an argument Schopenhauer used. The one I previously wrote, you can do whatever you want, but you can't choose what you want. Yeah, okay. I've never heard of Schopenhauer. I can write that down actually. Might be fun to read into. Schopenhauer, thank you. Let's see. In Christianity, God chose Christ's plan because of freedom of agency versus Lucifer's plan of perfection and lack of agency. I'm oversimplifying here, but many Christians believe in free will. Yeah. But this is probably, funny enough, I think it charts some of the stuff Chaotic said he was interested in, right? It's obviously like the moment you start talking about things like free will and religion, you're hitting everything in life, right? You're gonna be nicking or grazing just about every topic you can think of, because in that sense everything will always be connected. But if you go back to not stray too far, because obviously philosophy will do that. If you go back to just the concept of free will, we'd have to first define what is free will. And if you just YouTube now, like the concept of free will, most people they'll go into the debate without ever having decided what we consider free will. And if you don't beforehand decide what you both agree on is free will, how would you have that debate? Because you're probably talking about something else. You're both talking about something else. Aristotle, I think, potentially Socrates. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Krieg. The person, the quote about being able to contemplate a thought you disagree with. Hey, what's up, Antic? How you been, man? I know the abused people thing was meant as an analogy, but I think most people who suffer long-term abuse, especially at a young age during their development, end up having a negative outlook. There's a lot of good research that I think you would enjoy reading, honestly, Mantic. I think the statistics would kind of scare you, because on average, you would think, oh, 9 out of 10, right? If you were abused at a young age, you're going to suffer from that. But it's a much lower statistic. It's still pretty high in my opinion, but it's not as high as I thought it was. Because like I said, I felt the same way for the longest time. But like when you go into the research on this, the pure numbers, there's people, if you read some of those stories, you're like, are you serious? But you like nothing, there's nothing left. Like there's actually a really interesting research done on, I think it was a young girl who, she suffered a lot of physical trauma as a young girl by her father, I believe. And then as she developed, right, she didn't notice any of it. She was completely fine as a human being. No one noticed anything. Everything was fine. She felt fine. There wasn't some underlying trauma. And then at some point, she registered what was it? Oh, sorry. The physical trauma was normal in her culture. Okay, in quotation marks, it was just something she was used to. That's just how the parental the raising was of children. And then she moved to a different country, got used to that culture, and then started watching. I think it was some sort of show, like Oprah or something. And then she started registering the way women from that country registered physical abuse, and she started listening to stuff that she experienced as a young person, and then she started feeling like, oh wait, I was abused, right? And then she started getting all the little symptoms you would expect from someone who's in post-traumatic stress, right? And so that's a really interesting concept alone, right? This is obviously one case, so you can't base all of humanity off of this, but so apparently we can go through trauma and not give a crap until we register it as trauma. That alone is a terrifying concept, right? So it's not, again, per se just what happens to you. You also have to experience it as something terrible, right? It has to be both. So it's not just, oh, my life is terrible and so therefore I feel terrible. It's no, my life in quotation marks is terrible, and you could feel wonderful if you didn't give a crap, which is possible. But if you register the terrible life you have as, oh, my life is terrible, I should acknowledge it as terrible, well, grats, PTSD. Right? And so this is, honestly, I don't remember what the research is called, but there's what's his name? There's something called Diary of a CEO. I forget his name, but I love the way this guy does interviews, and he interviews a lady that talks about this as well. It's something about... it's like a brain or like a neuroscientist thing. It's one of the more recent episodes, I think. So definitely worth listening to. Well, let's see. I define free will as the capacity to choose all the emotes, as the capacity to choose between different actions. So my definition of free will is incompatible with determinism in my POV. Agency for me is intuitively the capacity to make decisions that are not totally determined. So for me, agency and free will are almost identical. Okay, all right. Well, then in my opinion, I would say we do have free will. If you're using the ability to make decisions that aren't fully set in stone, then I would say we definitely have free will, if that's the criterion. Because like I said, right, we'll take every little example in your life. The way you react to things, I will agree, there's a lot of bias. There's how you were raised, there's where you live, there's your circumstance, there's all of this. But if one day you decide, this takes good reflection and takes a lot of mental power, of course, because if you, most people, you know, our body, I usually tell this story when someone new is in chat, chaotic. Our body's pretty lazy, right? So our body just wants to be like, oh, you know, waste as little energy as possible. So just do the easy thing, do the autopilot thing, and then we'll be good. If you overrule that, then you get to do something completely different. The way you react to something can completely change. And the fact that we can do that, if we focus, because if not, we'll fall back into bias and tendencies. But the fact that we can do that, and there's plenty of people out there that do it, would define free will for you, right? So then I would say, yeah, for sure. I genuinely think we do too. I don't think Alex O'Connor is right here. I don't think that we lack free will. I don't think it's absent. I think the way they define free will, as in like I can control every thought that comes into my mind and I can... No, disagreed. But again, like this is a fun fact, like our thalamus, which is the part of our brain that does the filtering for us, is extremely active. Like every second it processes thousands of stimuli, which is insane to think about because we don't register them. And so to give you a good metaphor, if you're sitting on a train station, you can read a book on a train station and there's trains, you know, flying by, there's doors opening, there's people talking, people walking by, there might be music playing, there's an announcer saying something. Extreme amounts of stimuli. I'm not even going to go into like scent and stuff and all the perfumes that are flying by, but extreme amounts of stimuli. But your brain just blocks all of it. It just does the thing that you want it to do. Okay? And so in that alone, you realize, okay, that's very interesting to think about because apparently we're capable of blocking all of the things we don't want. But if you realize that all of those stimuli are coming in every single second, it'd be pretty hard, right, to control which one you want to come in. Because at the same time, it's kind of useful information. This is the same reason, by the way, if you're sitting in a bar and it's really busy, if someone says your name in the background, your brain instantly is like, oh, right? It'll just be like, someone said my name, right? And so these are things that are important to realize about the human brain as well. And so I think it's a combination of those things, but I would agree with Chaotic here. I do think we have free will. I don't think O'Connor's right on this one. But again, no one's ever going to be able to prove it, most likely. So we'd have to start with how we define it once more. Let's see. We've done this before. It isn't one of the Greeks. Oh, my bad. All right. In the earliest that this quotation appears in print is in Religion and the Pursuit of Truth by Lowell Benyon. Ah, okay. Aristotle said something similar, had a different meaning. Okay. I appreciate you, Craig. Thank you. I don't have a quote by Lowell Benyon though, so it has to be someone else that said it after him, probably. Or her. Christianity mentioned. I have a question for Christianity knowers. Why did humanity have to be exposed to the knowledge of Jesus' sacrifice for forgiving all sins, not it happening off camera? Yeah, that's a fun question. I do have like 1 minute left though, so I need a name for who to raid on Twitch, guys. That's a question for next time, Siren. We're definitely not going to be able to end that in 30 seconds. Welcome back, Marcos. Alright guys, I will be back tomorrow, of course, with a stream. So give me a name, boys, to raid. I'll start looking up people I can raid. I will be back tomorrow with a Baldur's Gate 3 stream. So if you guys just want to see the Helldivers 2, then I will see you Saturday. Saturday is speedruns for those of you that didn't know. So I'll be doing another speedrun stream. You guys are always welcome to join. Tomorrow I'm just chilling in Baldur's Gate. So I'll be playing a Halfling Ranger, just walking around chilling. So if you guys want to talk philosophy, etc., feel welcome to. And if not, have a very good Friday, guys. Of course. Let's see. To the people on YouTube, if you want to jump over to help raid someone, twitch.tv/Phacil. Alright guys, Marcos, no worries. To the people on YouTube, I'm turning off the YouTube stream. The Twitch one is online for a little bit longer. Have a good one, guys. Catch you tomorrow. If not, have a good week / catch you Saturday. Bye bye, YouTube.